Come alive under the West Texas sunset. Wylie Bulldog football.
Call 325-9.
Featuring Wylie Pure Gold Band. Keeping you glued in on all the action and dignity. Ryan Holmes and field reporter Brian Hobbs. And your Wylie Bulldogs under the leadership of head coach Clay Martin.
Stop by the store.
Live right now on 101.7 The Raider. This is Wylie Bulldog football.
Production tonight. These guys do a great job. We're always the best.
Well, it is definitely West Texas. The sunset's already gone, though. A late night kickoff in the Panhandle under cool skies. But the action is just about to heat up. Welcome into week 4 of District 2-5A action. And guess what, folks? The Wylie Bulldogs stand in first place. And Clay Martin will be the first to tell you every week is a district championship game, and tonight is game number 4 in that quest to win the gold trophy in District 2-5A. Welcome into Dick Vivens Stadium. Welcome into Wylie Bulldog football. It's the Wylie Bulldogs 5-3, 3-0 in district play, visiting the Palo Duro Dons. They stand at 2-6, 1-2 in district play. This is Wylie Bulldog football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 101.7 The Raider. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Andy Penny, your play-by-play voice for, again, tonight, game number 4, Dick Vivens Stadium in Amarillo. It was a long car ride. It will be a long car ride home, but hopefully it's all worth it here in the next 2.5 hours, the next 48 minutes of football, as the Bulldogs, again, back on the field. It's the first ever series meeting. It's the first time to Dick Vivens Stadium. It'll be a good one. The kickoff has been pushed back for the backside of a doubleheader. Supposed to kick off at 8:30, but because of the length of the first game, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff. We'll get you ready between now and then, as again the kickoff here at 8 o'clock. This is a 2-man broadcast. We want to first say a shout out to our Wylie Bulldog productions team, the high school unit that came up here. We were a quick setup today, a quick turnaround as the visitor radio booth cleared out. We had to get in here in a hurry, and these guys pulled it off. So kudos to them. Kudos to my partner who drove from Denton, Texas today to be here in Amarillo, my good friend Ryan Holmes. Ryan, welcome into Wylie Bulldog football, my friend.
Hey, it is great to be here, Andy. Again, it's one of those, long drive. We got the rain we've been asking for it all over the state, and it is good to be here. It was watching Chris and everybody, Sam, and y'all look like a NASCAR crew real quick, taking tires off, putting them on, but it looks good, and it's a great night. We'll talk more about this pregame of everything about it, the 8 o'clock kickoff, all those things, but it's just great to be here. My first time to Dick Vivens, even when I was coaching up here in the Panhandle, never had any games or anything here, so first time to Dick Vivens and looking over at the Dillas old stadium baseball-wise, and so great night, looking forward to a great night of football, and again, to keep this thing going. As you mentioned earlier, district championship every Friday or Thursday, whatever day that falls on, and tonight is no different, and so look forward to see it. It's one of those adversity things that you've got to talk about, and I'll talk about that more later on when I get to the keys of the game, but it is. I'm looking forward to tonight, back with you and the crew, and so looking forward to it.
Yes, sir, no doubt about that. It is a beautiful, crisp, last Friday in October night here in Amarillo. They've had some rain, some bad weather over the last 48 hours, but it has cleared out. The skies are a beautiful black clear tonight. No rain in the forecast. The wind less than 10 miles an hour. We'll play in 40-degree temperature, but I was just out on the field about 15 minutes ago. It is a beautiful night for football. Speaking of beautiful, the play of the Wylie Bulldogs over the course of the last 3 weeks, 3-0 in district play. They've taken care of business at home, wins versus Plainview and Lubbock High. Sandwiched between that, a fantastic finish and a 39-38 victory versus Wichita Falls Rider, 39-38 again 2 weeks ago up in Wichita Falls. Hodge, this team has done everything they've needed to do up to this point to put themselves in line for a district championship as they enter week number 4.
And one of the things that I like that they've done is we've seen offensively, we've scored a lot of points. But what I like is each and every week we've been seeing them get better at a lot of other things. One of those being defensively, being able to hold folks to under points, that, not giving up a whole lot of points against people like Lubbock High, and doing our job and doing those things. And so we have continued to get better, because that's the thing. when you're 3-0 in district, you've got some things ahead of you which are continuing to get better for the second part of the season, or the third part. That first part is non-district, then you get into district, and all of us want to get to a point where you can start winning those gold footballs, and what you want to be doing is continuing to go. You got a World Series game tonight where the Philadelphia Phillies are in the World Series, and they fired their manager. They fire their manager. They get in the last spot, but they are peaking at the right time, and that's what I like to see. What we're doing here at Wylie is we're continuing to get better, tweaking the things that need to be tweaked, and moving in the right direction. And so I'm really excited about being up here in the 806. You mentioned about being chilly. I know we're going to talk about. Well, I'll just dive into it. There's some of those things that we've got to think about. It is cold. And the thing about cold is you want to play cold football, because if you're playing cold weather football, that means you're playing later in the year.
Meaningful football.
Meaningful, 100%. And so you want to be able to do those things. And so that's what I love about this atmosphere is there's a lot of things that are involved that you may see in a few weeks from now.
Let's go back 7 days ago, the last time the Bulldogs were on the field, the last time that trend line went in the right direction. 43-0, the final score as Wylie beat Lubbock High. It was a game that was on the ground. All 6 Wylie touchdowns were on the ground, which I don't want to say flip the script of what we typically see, but we see this high-powered offense go sideline to sideline, vertical to vertical through the passing game. Last week it was businesslike, all on the ground. The defense held Lubbock High to 109 total yards, 9 tackles for loss by the Wylie defense. A real businessman-like victory last week versus Lubbock High.
Well, and it was great because, again, you want to be able to show you're versatile offensively. If all you do is you got to air it out, and it's not working, it's not connecting, then sometimes you may have a problem. But if you can get the ball and maybe want to grind it out because you don't want to give the ball back to an opponent, being able to do that is huge. And so it has been good last week, running the football well. Juju had a good game last week. Of course, Brayton as well. Landry, great job last week, was our player of the game. Just a lot of fun watching those guys, being able to show if we need to ground it and pound it. And I don't know if we really grounded and pounded, but we really got the old runners going. And so it was a great week last week, and we got some people that got plays.
We pause here at Dick Bivens Stadium for the playing of our national anthem. It's led tonight by the Palo Duro High School Marching Band. Stars and Stripes, our national anthem. We say a special thanks to all of those who protect our freedom, both here in country and world.
Oh, and for sure. And the other thing about that is they're playing for something tonight. Just like we're playing for a district championship each and every night, like Coach Martin says, the Dons are coming in playing for something tonight. We saw some seniors walk through, all those things. And so they're going to be coming in wanting they got a big game tonight for them because they're still playing for a lot of things, even in this late in the season. So defensively, again, we want to show that we can score against a defense that's leading the district. And so hopefully we'll do those things tonight, because anytime you have a defense that does really good, you want to be sure, hey, let's score on them. Let's don't give offense. Then they may get a little confidence, say, you know what, we can hang with these people. I think we look at it just like we've done with Lubbock High last week. Let's get out there, jump on them, be quick, and see what happens. But again, I agree, Andy, if you got a good defense,
it's their last home game of the season before they finish off their regular season next week at Plainview. So a lot to play for here for Palo Duro. Some intangibles to think about tonight for Wylie. Some of our conversation as we came up here today. One, we've talked about the long road trip, a 4-hour road trip here to Amarillo. And two, it is chilly. We're in the 40s. It's the coldest temperature. It's not bone chilling necessarily, but it is chilly. It's a new atmosphere here for the Bulldogs. Three, it's a smaller crowd tonight. The weather probably kept some away. The distance kept some away. So how will the Bulldogs generate momentum? 16, 17, 18-year-old kids feed off of that type of energy. How can they create it on the far sideline? And, oh, yeah, there's a pretty big game next week on the horizon for this Wylie Bulldog team. Can they stay focused on this Friday instead of looking forward to next Friday?
No, you're exactly right. I mean, it's been my key of the game number of times is you can't look forward, you can't look back, you got to look right now straight into the face, and you can't look at November 4th. You've got to play October 28th, take care of business. It reminds me of where, I mean, you mentioned not a whole lot of folks. We know we got that Abilene-Wylie Ag event going on at Potosi Live. I know they're probably watching there too, like when they're listening to Daddy's Money. But it kind of reminds me of one of those basketball games where you're in a tournament at 11 o'clock. You've got to generate your own momentum. You've got to generate your own enthusiasm, and that's what we got to do. And so it is a little chilly night, but it's a crisp night. It's not a cold, crazy night. And so I think we'll be pretty good, and we're getting ready for the captains now.
Yeah, the captains are making their way out to the 50-yard line. And, boy, the Bulldogs look sharp tonight. It's a new color combo as far as jerseys are concerned. The white jersey tops tonight. The purple pants, first time we've seen this combination. Of course, the great purple helmets with the gold Bulldog on the top of the helmet. Your captains for the Bulldogs, Caden Clay, Reese Borho, KJ Long are all out there. I believe the coin toss has already taken place, but they'll go ahead and have the formal coin toss, the presentation of the coin toss out on the field, and we will check and see. So Wylie will receive. Palo Duro won the toss, deferred to the second half. And the Bulldog offense will be on the field as we get things started. Your other captains, Harrison Heighton as well as Ryan Price for the Bulldogs. So we talked about it. I think I might have stole your thunder, Hodge, but my apologies. Keys to victory tonight. How do the Bulldogs move to 4-0 in District 2-5A play?
One of the biggest things is, in the words of Kevin Nealon on Happy Gilmore, is you got to block the bad, harness the positive, harness the good, block the bad, harness the good. Because deep down, you've got to be sure you don't worry about, oh, we had a long bus ride, nobody's here, it's cold, all those things. Or the other thing is, you can't think, well, we're just playing Palo Duro. These guys got a lot to play for. These guys are playing for their senior life and their senior yearbook and all the things. That's number one. Number two, I am glad the Wylie offense is first. I am glad the Wylie offense is first. Get this thing going. Generate some excitement. Point score. Point, like chicks love the long ball in baseball. Points get people going. So that's what we need to see right here. This opening drive, get something going. Big fellas up front, protect KJ, get holes for Landry to run through. Those are things that we need to do. And the biggest thing is, don't look to next week. Look right now.
Keep the eye on the number 30 for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have scored 28 or more in all 8 of their games. 28's their lowest output, so they've been over 30 in the other 7. When they hold the opponent to less than 30, They're undefeated on the year. 30 is a key number today. If the Bulldogs get to 30, it's a W. They will keep that intact. The two teams have made their way out to the field. The Bulldogs will be on the far sideline from our vantage point. As we get ready for this one, the Palo Duro Dons have made their way out. The home blue jersey tops tonight, the white letters and numerals, white pants, and the blue helmets with the PD for Palo Duro on the side. And hey, a little well-known fact, Texas high school football, the only Dons in the state of Texas are right here in Amarillo. Don's a Spanish matador, for those of you who don't know that. You know any famous Dons?
I do not. I know some famous, no, don't know any famous Dons. I really don't.
Well, there's a whole sideline full of Dons here in Amarillo.
Well, I don't
tonight.
want any of them becoming famous tonight.
Say special thanks to our title sponsor tonight, Taylor Electric Cooperative. Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by its members. It serves neighbors working for neighbors. That's Taylor Electric Cooperative. Bulldogs averaging 39.8 points per game. They give up 28.5. On the flip side of that, again, Palo Duro averaging just 23.6 points per game. They give up 27.8 on the year. The Bulldog offense leading the district just shy of 500 yards a game at 492. And they get the ball to get things started. They'll move north to south again on a beautiful, crisp October Friday night. We are in the high 40s in temperature, very little wind. Should not play a factor at all in the kicking game tonight. And we are ready. It's Landry Carlton, Malachi Daniels back deep. They stand at the north 5-yard line, and here is the kickoff. It is a high, short kickoff. A fair catch is called for and made. It's made by Liam Cisneros at the 33, and that's where the Bulldog offense will set up shop for the first time tonight under the direction of their senior signal caller, KJ Long, 5'8", 155-pound senior. KJ on the year, 128 of 184 passing, 2,175 yards, 21 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions for the senior. He's got the Bulldogs set up shop. They'll put it on the 32-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start. First down and 10. It's a 4-receiver set here for Wylie. Landry Carlton in the backfield with KJ. Long will take the snap, spins around, handoff. Carlton, ball's on the ground on a bad handoff exchange. Landry fortunate to pick it up off the turf, but he's dropped in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss to start things off. Make it a 5-yard loss to start things off. And okay, let's shake the cobwebs off. It's a loss of 5. It's second down and 15.
Yeah, Don's only with a 3-man front here defensively. It looked like it was just a rough snap. A not clean snap was the issue there on that play.
So second down and 15 after the 5-yard loss. Landry, the leading rusher on the team for the Bulldogs, 764 yards coming in. 6 of 8 games over 100 yards. He'll get it here off right guard. He'll push forward, get it back across the 30 to the 31. He gets 4 of the 5 lost yards back. Behind the chains here on the first third down of the night, it's third down 11.
And Andy, that's the thing about the weather. It's not raining or anything, but there's still some wetness. There's still some dew and all that thing that's out. Not dew, but where that ball's going to be, you got to secure it. So we got to be careful on that.
And now a whistle. Stoppage of play, a timeout by the Palo Duro defense here on the near side. Just underway, 10:56 left in our opening quarter. We're scoreless, third down 11 for the Bulldogs.
And I think maybe that timeout, I don't know if personnel-wise, obviously, is probably the thing that that Coach Mims from Palo Duro called the timeout. But I think this might actually benefit us and give us a chance. Okay, guys, hey, let's relax. We had one little punt snap there, picked up a little bit here, and take advantage of this timeout to draw what you want up here on this 3rd and 11. And so. Really interesting. It's got to be frustrating, though, having to call your first timeout so early after 2 good plays on a defensive side for you. But now you're having to call timeout because for whatever reason they didn't like what they saw.
So a third down 11 here for the Wylie offense. It'll be a 4-receiver set. Ball's on the right hash on the 31. Trips receivers to the wide side of the field, the left side of the formation. Lone receiver here on the near side. Passing situation, KJ a straight drop, steps up in the pocket, scrambles to his left, still looking. He's going to tuck it and run. All sorts of room. 45-50. He'll slide down in plus territory, and that's what KJ does oh so well. It's 3rd and 11. Hey, give him 20 and a Wylie Bulldog first down.
And again, the Dons kind of came with some pressure. Number 4, Cameron Brown coming with some pressure. Great job by the offensive line picking it up, and then KJ doing the rest.
In plus territory at the 49 is where they mark it. It's 1st down and 10. 3 receiver set with a tight end this time is Seth Strange. Carlton offset to Long's left. Long snap count this time. Here is the snap. Handoff Landry off the left side of the offensive line. He'll get to the 45. Give him 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. Let's set your starting offense. Again, Landry Carlton, the 5'6", 160-pound senior. He's your starting running back. Your receiving core, Braden Regala, as well as Hunter Hood, Harrison Heighton. Seth Strange is also your H-back, your tight end. As this time Landry's scrambling. As the pocket collapses, he'll lose a yard on the play. Good job by the PD defense to collapse the pocket. And we might have our first penalty flag of the night. And we do. Our Pest Patrol penalty flag. It's a legal substitution on Palo. Duro had more than 11 men on the field. And, hey, that's what Wylie does great in tempo is they get up under the center in a hurry. Palo Duro trying to make substitutions and can't do it.
And obviously, we saw that earlier. They had to call the timeout. You've got to be ready to make those changes quickly.
2nd down and 1. Ball at the Palo Duro 40. KJ call for the snap. Handoff Carlton again. Stretching to the right. And he can't do it. Boy, caught from behind. And a great tackle. That's Tristan Moore, the defensive tackle, 6'3", 285 pounds, with some speed, too. Ran Landry down. It's a loss of 4 on the play. Check that. Loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, 3rd down and 6. You look for most likely KJ to have the ball in his hands, an opportunity to either run it or give him the option to throw it.
So again, ball on the 45, 3rd down and 6. KJ roll the pocket to the left. Throw out pattern, has a wide open receiver. It's Braden Regala inside the 30. Run out of bounds at the 25. Second 20-plus yard play of the night already. KJ to Braden for 20 and a Bulldog first down.
Again, the tempo's going really quick, and it looks like on 3rd down, the Dons are going to send pressure every time. Cameron Brown again rushing off the edge, but being picked up helped that KJ rolled out to the left and found Regala.
1st and 10 at the 25. Handoff, new back in the backfield. It's Malachi Daniels, the junior, tripped up right at the line. I think by himself, just didn't get his footing very well. Could be a wet turf tonight, not sure. It did rain this morning in Amarillo, but Malachi just couldn't get his feet up underneath him. He does gain 2. 2nd down and 8.
And unfortunately had a little bit of room if he could stay on his feet.
Derek Evans in the receiving core this time. Trips receivers to the right. KJ a straight drop, looks to his right. Throw the end pattern. Oh, threw it behind his intended receiver. That's Heighton. Threw it behind him. Pass falls incomplete. 3rd down and 8 here for the Bulldogs. Let's set the starting offensive line for you. Sutton Peck's your starting center, 6'3", 300-pound sophomore. Your right guard, Jace Robinson, 6 foot, 250-pound senior. Your right tackle's Cameron Van, 6'5", 300-pound junior. Left guard, Caden Clay, 6'2", 260 senior. And your left tackle is Brock Stevenson at 6'4" and 300, and a senior as well. 3rd down 8 here for the Bulldogs. Handoff Daniels, going left, inside the 20. Stretching, falling forward. He's got a first down. Malachi to the 14. Great play call there. You think passing situation, but just hand it off to Malachi off the left side. He'd get you 9. Move the sticks again. 1st down and 10.
And probably looking at that, hey, if he doesn't get all of it, we'll go for it. Great job by Malachi finding a way to get the first down.
Clock runs here, first quarter, 8:05 and counting. This the Bulldogs' opening drive. KJ, handoff again, stretching right. Daniels with a seam. He's down inside the 10. The leg drive will get him to about the 7. 7 more for the junior. Bulldogs knock it on the door here. It's 2nd down, and we'll call it 3. In between the 7 and 8 yard line.
Amarillo ISD having the fancy little yard markers kind of make it easy to know what to say.
2nd down is short. We'll give it to Daniels again. He's inside the 5, drug down at the 1. It's 6 more for Malachi. It's first down and goal, Bulldogs, right at the 1-yard line. This is a highly effective opening drive here for Wylie. I believe 3 for 3 on third down conversions. A 4.5-minute drive. First and goal inside the 2. KJ, take the snap. Hand off. Daniels off right guard. He's into the black turf tonight. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Malachi from 2 yards out. It's his 5th rushing touchdown of the year. It's the 7th time in 9 games the Bulldogs have scored on their opening drive. It's 6-0 with an extra point to follow.
Yeah, great job. Took a lot of time off the clock. Very good job, kind of methodically running the ball, throwing the ball. KJ picking up the third down. Great opening drive. Let's see if we can finish it off with an extra point.
Liam Cisneros in for that PAT. The snap is back. The hold is down. Liam's kick is up, and it is good. We've got 7:17 left in our first quarter. Our new score, Wylie 7, Palo 0. This is Bulldog Football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
Here is the Bulldog kickoff. Liam Cisneros, a squib kick up the left hash. It's covered up by one of the upmen for the Palo Duro Dons. Taken by Charlie Love Jr. He covered it up at the 35. Here comes the Palo Duro offense for the first time. 7:15 left opening quarter. It is a Wylie 7 and Palo Duro 0. The Big Country scoring drive summary for you. For the Bulldogs, 13 plays, 67 yards, 4:43 off the clock. Malachi Daniels, the 2-yard touchdown run. Liam Cisneros, the extra point, 7-0 Wylie here in the first quarter. Palo Duro offense led by Avery Randall, 6'1", 175-pound senior. Take the snap, hand off, back coming to the left, breaks the first tackle, getting to the sideline, and will get to the 41-yard line. As the carry by Cameron Brown, the leading rusher. And he's got 6 on the play.
Cameron Brown playing both ways. He was defensive end coming off the edge, and now in playing running back. Long first drive to be out there playing defense, but we're going to find out real quick what kind of shape the Dons are in.
Brown with 9 touchdowns on the year to lead the Dons. 2nd down and 4, in motion into the backfield, handed off Brown off the right side with room. He's into the secondary and across the 50-yard line. Good play call there as Brown knocked off his feet by the secondary. Reese Borho back there, but it's a 12-yard gain for Brown. Again, it's a Don team that only averages 23.6. Total offense, just 232 yards of total offense, but off to a nice start here. Again, Brown, 6'1", 215-pound senior, leads the Dons in the running attack. 4 receivers set this time. It's a pitch, a pass, jet sweep, dropped in the backfield. Colin Bruning. It's Charlie Love who takes it. It'll go as a pass play, but Colin Bruning saw it the whole way and drops him for a 4-yard loss. Great job by Colin, the junior. Had his first interception last week. Starts with a big defensive play there. It's 2nd down and 14.
Yeah, great job getting that little confidence of getting a stop after having 2 offensive plays being positive for the Dons.
Randall with 2 backs in the backfield here on 2nd and 14. Play action as he rolls to the right, being pressured. Throw the out pattern. It's caught by Jareth Estrada. Estrada is back into plus territory. He'll get to the 42. It is a 9-yard pass and catch. Hayden Wright, the tackle. 3rd down 5 here for the Dons. Strata made the catch. I think this might be 4-down territory for Palo Duro as well. 3rd and 5 from the Wylie 42. Ball's on the right hash. Randall surveys the defense, take the snap, hand off Brown right up the middle. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run this time. The defensive front, C.J. McAdams, Ryan Price. I believe Kendrick Vanderbilt up there as well. It's actually a loss. I'm surprised they gave it a loss of 1, but they did. It's 4th down and 6.
And personnel coming in. Look like they're going to go for a punt here. Again, we saw in the game earlier with Abilene High about this area is where the fake punt that Abilene High ran. You got to make sure that gets done. Again, the turf, bouncing it, all those things that become an issue on cold, wet nights. Secure the punt return and get the offense back on the field.
Reese Borjo is back in punt formation. It's a high snap. It's caught up over the head by Jacob Jimenez. He will get the punt off. A short, high punt that actually takes a Wylie bounce and will go out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, and that's where it goes out of bounds. As the Bulldog defense is held, the Bulldog offense already a 7-0 lead. 4:10 left first quarter. They've got the football back, 1st down and 10.
Want to brag on Josh Patterson and C.J. McAdams. Great job right there. High snap, you go, opportunity to go, had a chance to maybe try to block it, understood, don't get any kind of crazy penalty, let the punt get off. Great job by those two young men.
So 1st and 10, they'll start on the 35-yard line this time here on drive number 2. KJ, take the snap, hand off Carlton, whistle though, and a penalty flag. I believe we have a false start here on the Bulldogs. Pest Patrol penalty flag. Pest Patrol, family-owned and operated business. The number one focus is providing customers with the best pest control services available. That is Pest Patrol. And it is a false start here on Wylie. So for the second time in 2 drives, they'll start behind the chains. Last time it was a dropped handoff that lost 5, 2nd and 15. The false start, they get at least 1st down back. 1st down and 15. Ball now on the 30-yard line. 3 receivers here for KJ. Tight end to the right as well. Hand off Carlton up the middle, and Landry will spin forward. Has the penalty yardage back to the 35.
I was noticing earlier in the first drive there was a little bit on our receivers, just a little bit of a twitch, and that's what they called there on that false start earlier.
2nd down and 10 now. Ball at the 35. KJ, high snap, puts it in the belly of Landry, who's met in the backfield this time. Boy, great penetration by that PD defensive front. Landry will lose 4. It's a stretch play going left, and Landry just can't get outside.
Well, but the timing of that snap being in the shotgun, if it's off just a little bit, it allows Landry to have to slow down to get that ball to take off running. So we got to start seeing a better job of that center to quarterback exchange in the shotgun a little more smooth.
3rd down, 14 at the 31. 4 receivers. KJ, a straight drop, pressure off the edge. He'll scramble to the right, throw it. He's got Regala, but it just overthrew him. As Braden was running the long crossing route, far side of the field to near side, as KJ rolled to the right. But the timing just a bit off, overthrown and incomplete. It's 4th down and 14, and the Bulldogs will punt.
Yeah, and that's frustrating because if he hits him, Braden's running for a while because he was wide open coming across just a little bit over the top and difficult to catch.
Derek Evans to punt tonight. Brady Clark, the traditional punter, is out with an injury tonight, so Derek Evans to do the punting honors. Catrice Dean Oliver, Charlie Love back deep. Here's the punt. It's a low punt, a short punt, but it will take a Bulldog bounce. It'll roll past the 50 into the Palo Duro 40, and that's where they will mark it. Exactly 3 minutes left first quarter. It's Wylie 7 and Palo Duro 0. Hey, say a special thanks to our great sponsors of Wylie Bulldog football, including Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible. You can find them online at bspdentistry.com. Also, First Financial Bank. Our success comes from the lifelong relationships we've built with people just like you. Recognized as one of the nation's top performing banks. That's First Financial Bank. Exactly 3 minutes left again first quarter. Wylie a 7-0 lead. A Malachi Daniels 2-yard touchdown run on the opening drive.
And you want to talk about two drives that look like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, the twins, two totally different. Had one tall one that lasted forever, then one didn't quite last as long.
I like the first one.
Me too. I need more Arnold.
Hopefully it'll be back. We'll see. First and 10, ball's on the 40 and on the left hash. Handoff, going right, met in the backfield again. Cameron Brown met by Colin Bruning. Boy, Colin, the junior middle linebacker, is starting to step up and do some great things. Colin on the year, 24 solo tackles, 8 tackles for loss. Give him 2 already tonight. It's a loss of 2 for Brown. It's second down and 12.
Yeah, great job. First down, make that first down become a long second down. Great job by Bruning.
So second and 12. Here's play action. Thrown back, Charlie Love. It's thrown back to Avery Randall. Love to Randall up the near sideline. He's into Wylie territory. So he'll get inside the 40. Penalty flag flies. He's knocked out at the 39. If it stands, it's a 23-yard pass and catch. Little sweep throw back to the quarterback for 23, but we'll check the flag. And the way the Palo Duro coaching staff and head coach Eric Mims are talking to the official, they don't like this call.
Look like we have a receiver down the way blocking, and not blocking, holding, and it looks like that's what it's going to be. Now, from a Wylie Bulldog standpoint, great thing. Coach Mims is not going to be a big fan. You run a little loop-de-loop, and unfortunately, it's not going to work out for you.
It is a holding down the field, a spot penalty. So the original line of scrimmage was the 38. It's now the 49, so it's 11 yards in the positive. As there is the call, it was a holding on a receiver down the field, called on William Richmond, the tight end. So went from second and 12 to second and 1. 21-yard gain, 10-yard mark off, positive of 11. Second down and 1, ball's at the 49. Randall in the backfield, handoff Brown. Brown has a first down. He'll get to the Wylie 46. It's a gain of 5 for Cameron Brown. First down and 10. Let's set the Wylie defense for you tonight. Defensive end, Ryan Price, Kendrick Vanderbilt. Your defensive tackles, Wyatt Edmondson, Ryan Blake. We've also seen C.J. McAdams up there as well. Of course, you've heard Colin Bruning, the linebacker. He's joined in the linebacking core by Landon Knoll. We'll set the secondary after first down and 10. Minute 53 left, first quarter. Bulldogs a 7-0 lead. Ball's on the left hash here for Randall. He'll call for the snap, take it. Hand off Brown off left guard. He's met again. This time it's Landon Knoll, the linebacker. Gets Brown around the ankles. Brown does get one, just falling forward. Second down and 9.
And I'm kind of interested to see if Palo Duro, obviously a little bit better because they scored 70 points against them, but Lubbock High last week, if you remember how long they took that play clock down last week to make sure that offense stayed on the sidelines for Wylie. So we'll kind of see if they try to do that, especially with this early stop in the first quarter.
Second down and 9. The play clock's at 12 as Randall and company come up to the line. Pressure coming. Randall rolls to his right. Throw the pocket and roll the pocket that way. Throw, curl pattern, in and out of the hands, incomplete. It's Kenny Scott out of the secondary on Zach Chavarria, who just couldn't catch it. Pass falls incomplete. It's third down and 9. And it is passing situation. Let's set that Wylie secondary again for you. Hayden Wright, the strong safety. Kenny Scott, Colson Cooper, your corners. Josh Patterson plays the nickel. Reese Borho, your free safety. Chance to flip the field here. Third down and 9. Ball is on the Wylie 45.
Great job by Kenny Scott there. He was there even if it was caught. Great job breaking on the ball.
Third and 9. Handoff Brown off the right side. He's met in the backfield again. Flag comes out. Landon Knoll, the tackle for loss on Brown. But a flag on the far side.
At the 46-yard line.
And we'll see what the call is. I believe it's a legal procedure on a legal formation, that is, on Palo Duro. Coach Martin and the Bulldogs have declined the penalty. A loss of 2 for Brown. Fourth down and 11. And the Dons will punt the football again. Even when Palo Duro spreads the field, they had trips receivers that time. I thought third and 9 passing situation. They still went with Brown trying to go between the tackles. And the linebackers, one of them wears 1-4, the other one wears 4-1. Bruning and Knoll off to a great start tonight.
Yeah, doing a good job finding the football, getting a number of folks to the ball when Brown starts running. Great job there, and an opportunity. Smart decision on their part.
Jacob Jimenez will punt the football away. It's a high punt, far sideline. Regala will call for a fair catch. And flags come out as there's fair catch interference here. Braden trying to get up underneath it and make the fair catch. Contact made before Braden can get there. So the ball is down at the 22, but penalty yardage about to help out the Bulldogs' starting field position.
You know, and that's so frustrating. You see, I'm going on a limb that the guy that's out by the 40 is a special teams coach. Those are penalties that you can avoid. Sometimes a holding can be judgmental. Sometimes some of those things can be done. But right there, that's an obvious don't run into. There's nothing you can do. And that's why you see the special teams coach very frustrated on the sideline.
So it is fair catch interference. Mark off the penalty yardage. Bulldogs have it for their third possession tonight at their own 35. 29 seconds left. First quarter of play. Wylie 7, Palo Duro 0. This has been about the same starting field position on all three drives. Right around that 35-yard line. It's on the left hash to start. KJ has three receivers, two backs with him in the backfield. Handoff, Julius Lane, the freshman, his first carry tonight. Julius will push forward to the 39. Julius last week, 3 touchdowns. He's got 4 there, second down at 6. Depth at running back. And we've already seen all 3 tonight with Landry Carlton, Malachi Daniels, and Julius Lane as well. Bulldogs don't have to run another play here in the first quarter, and I don't think they will. That'll take us to the end of the first. At the end of 1 at Dick Bivens Stadium in Amarillo, it's Wylie 7, Palo Duro 0. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We start the second quarter. It's a Bulldog 7-0 lead. Glad you're with us tonight. Andy Penny, Ryan Holmes, the Wylie Bulldogs production crew, Wylie High School students. First play, second quarter, another handoff, Julius Lane. And he's got a few. The third down coming up. Hodge, the Bulldogs had a good job on third down conversions there in the first quarter, well, at least on their touchdown drive.
Yeah, that first drive was good. The Danny DeVito drive wasn't so good.
They'll get another chance at it here. Third down and 3. KJ's thrown 3 times in the first quarter. He's 1 for 3 for 20 yards. Third down and 3. Again, ball's at the 42. Take the snap. Hand off Julius up the middle. Has a first down, so he'll creep across the 45 to the 46. 4 more for Julius. This has been the Julius Lane drive thus far. Julius again last week against Lubbock High. 3 touchdowns, 9 carries, 70 yards. 3 touchdowns for the freshman.
Yeah, great job by Juju. Got Malachi back in. You mentioned earlier having a lot of depth at running back is huge here, and now Malachi back in.
First and 10 at the 46. KJ, handoff Malachi, stretching to the right, trying to get to the edge. Can't quite do it. He does get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Boy, I tell you, the range of the defensive line for Palo Duro, the lateral range is very impressive. Tristan Moore, the defensive tackle, has 7 sacks on the year. Cameron Brown, who has been playing running back, also linebacker, he has 9.5 sacks on the year. They move very well laterally. Passing situation here, 2nd and 10, set up the screen. Regala on the crossing route, has it. He's into Palo Duro territory. 45, has a first down at the 44. 10-yard pass and catch for Braden. Move the sticks into PD territory.
Tackled by Collins and Lewis.
Great job by Malachi getting out there on that little screen there. Great job by Malachi blocking down the field. It's real important as a receiver to be sure you just buy a little time. You don't have to make anything crazy great. Just buy a little time and let Regala get going, and he did a good job there.
We have a stoppage in play here on the field, an official timeout. Give us a chance with 10:28 left here before the half and a Bulldogs 7-0 lead to say, again, a special thanks to some of our great sponsors of Wylie Bulldog football. Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint. They specialize in orthopedics, sports medicine, and pain management. They'll help you succeed whatever your season. It's Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint. Also, the Shed Market. We like our meat to be tender and cook it with dry rubs rather than sauces. Everything from brisket to ribs to pork shoulder. That is the Shed Market. Our Abilene Sports Connection, District 2-5A out-of-town scoreboard. The other two games in District 2-5A tonight. Lubbock High is at Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, taking on Abilene Cooper. The other game in the district, Plainview, is at Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls, taking on Wichita Falls Rider. We'll get you score updates of both of those as we continue tonight. At Abilene Sports Connection, we have it all, from snow skiing to billiards and game rooms, hot tubs and spas to underwater. You can visit them 2950 North 1st Street or online at AbileneSportsConnection.net. Out of the timeout, new set of downs here for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 on the Palo Duro 44. It's a handoff. Daniels again stretching right off right tackle. Lowers the head. Buries a defender. He picks up 5 more. 2nd down and 5.
Tackled by Cameron Brown.
Yeah, great job by Sutton Peck right there. Offensive line, great job. I really would love to know what our yards after contact are.
Bulldogs go up tempo. Ball's on the ground. Bad handoff exchange. KJ will get back on it and get forward for 1. Boy, it's dangerous. 2nd time tonight we've seen on just a handoff exchange, the ball on the ground. Bulldogs have recovered both, but boy, it just kills some momentum. Chance for big plays. 3rd down and 4. Another 3rd down here for the Bulldogs.
Again, the timing on getting those clean snaps are huge.
Ball's on the right hash, 3 receivers set. KJ, play action, look to his left. Now step up in the pocket, nowhere to throw, and he's sacked. Will lose yardage back to the 40. Wanted to throw a quick slant to Heighton on the near side, but it was covered well. KJ quickly decides to tuck it and get what he can, but he can't. He loses 2. It's 4th down and 5. Decision time here. Personnel changes. Looks like Clay Martin's going to play the field position game. At least the personnel changes on the field here for 4th down.
And I like this. Find the coffin, find the corner, punt it, pin them deep, and then what you can do with that, end up getting another good defense stop, and get good field position for yourself.
Derek Evans' 2nd punt. That's a nice punt, but center of the field, returnable for Charlie Love. He's got it at the 7. Good coverage, though, by the Bulldogs as they make the tackle at the 11-yard line. Led by Larry Smith Jr., also Ethan Hoffman, Case and Christopher, Zaya Valero, the deep snapper, also there. So good coverage there by the Bulldogs. Good punt by Evans. Long field ahead. Good decision here. Let's play the field. PD's offense hasn't shown much yet. 8:31 left before the half. Wylie the 7-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like they like to try to start off with Cameron Brown to run the football, maybe get some things going. But I like pinning them back. They're starting on their own 11-yard line. You got to go a long way to get anything rolling. And so far, we've done a really good job defensively, not letting them make any kind of big plays.
Palo Duro with just 35 yards of offense thus far through their first quarter, their first 2 drives. 1st and 10 on the 11. Ball's on the left hash. Randall, long snap count. 2 backs in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap, play action, throw a quick curl, far side. It's caught at the 15, immediately tackled. Boy, great open field tackle by Kenny Scott.
Randall's pass to KT Dean Oliver is
The catch made by Kirchazine Dean Oliver on the far side. But Kenny Scott, boy, great open field tackle. It does go for 5, 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, and that's a big right there, because if you do miss, now it's a first down. You have no help there. Great job by Kenny on getting a great open field tackle.
It's on the 16, second down 5. Still on that left hash. Here's a handoff. Brown off right guard. Boy, runs over a defender this time into the second level and has enough for a first down. He's out to the 22. It's 6 yards for Brown. It's Colin Bruning, another tackle. Hayden Wright again. Boy, Brown's a load, 6'1", 215. And able to get his momentum going forward and picks up 6 on the play.
And again, Andy, it's senior night for these guys. It's only 7-0. They feel that, hey, we're still in this game. A lot of confidence. Again, he's been on the field a lot. But again, taking their time here. This is the longest they've taken the play clock. I bet we get a timeout, Coach Mims.
Down to 5-4 on the play clock. Motion into the backfield. Handoff Brown off the left side. Being chased. Tries to stiff arm a defender, but gang tackled out on the far side. I believe it's Josh Patterson, Larry Smith Jr. again. Larry got his first start last week against Lubbock High, and he's played well.
2 yards gain.
Ethan Hoffman also in on the tackle. 2-yard gain that time for Brown. And boy, this thing just ticking away. We're at 6:45 left before the half. Just a 7-0 football game. Here comes reverse, double reverse. Randall wants to air it out. He'll throw it on the near sideline, and it's caught. It's caught by Brown out of the backfield. Little trickeration. And it will go, Hodge, as we mark the yardage, 22 and a Palo Duro first down.
And Andy, really, that's the second time whether you want to call it fooled, fell for, whatever you want to call it, it's the second time a little trickery. And if we don't have the holding penalty, that drive would have continued to be going. You've got, again, they're throwing out the kitchen sink. You've got to be ready to clog it up.
1st and 10 on the 46. New back, handoff, stretching left. Nowhere to go. Boy, the run game's not working tonight. Jareth Estrada, the back in the backfield, dropped for another loss. Ryan Price, defensive end. We've been calling that name all year long. It's a 4-yard loss on the first carry tonight for Estrada. 2nd down and 14. Yeah, the normal stuff not working. It's the kitchen sink stuff that is.
Well, and those are things you add each week, because you would think normally you're adding those trickeries later in the week. And it is Halloween weekend.
There's 2nd and 14. Randall with pressure. Throws it out in the flat. It's caught. Knocked out of bounds right on the near sideline. The catch is made by Donovan Reyes. Boy, Landon Knoll was giving chase to Randall. Randall is able to get the pass off. Complete for 4. They get the lost yardage of first down back on 2nd, but now 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10, only 7-0. They feel like they're getting to linger and hang around. Watch for any kind of screens right here. Obviously, on the reverses, you can now see a fake reverse. Now, when you start doing those trickery plays, now you add the other option where you fake it.
3rd down 10 at the 46. Randall, straight drop, surveys the field. Bulldogs play coverage. Randall's going to tuck it and run. He's inside the 45, runs out of bounds on the near side, and I believe he has enough for a first down, and he does. Bulldogs decided to play coverage, only rushed 3. Randall with nowhere to throw it, but he tucks it and run for 14. His first carry of the night is good for a first down, and Palo Duro on the plus side of the field.
Kendrick Vanderbilt did a really good job. He started going toward the quarterback, but realized it was a screen and kind of bailed into coverage, and then Garza rolls out this way and is able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 on the 40. This is a drive that started at the 11. Ball on the right hash. High snap for Randall. He'll hand it off. Brown, flag flies as Brown falls inside the 35. Ryan Blake, Landon Knoll on the stop. This is in the area of holding. And it is holding on the Dons. Test patrol penalty flag will put the Dons behind the sticks.
And those, Andy, those are things that just kind of irk you as a head coach, offensive coordinator. You get something going, and then a penalty like that. So the Wylie Bulldogs have an opportunity to take advantage of this penalty and keep moving the Dons backwards.
4:45 left in our first half. How many drives is this? Both teams have had 3 drives. That's it. This is the third offensive drive for Palo Duro. We're at 4:39 left before the half. 1st and 20 right on the 50. And on the right hash. High snap again. Handoff. Brown coming right. Met at the hole. He'll find one. Vanderbilt, Knoll, Hoffman, all with the tackle. That's 10 carries tonight already for Brown. 10 for just 28. 6 receivers already have a catch for the Dons. They have 6 completions to 6 different receivers. One of those is the quarterback, Randall, on the trick play.
Yeah, and again, Andy, this may be where you have another one. A 2nd and long, screen plays, draws, all the things that you got to be looking for 2nd and long.
2nd and 19 at the Bulldog 49. Brown is out of the backfield, setting up the screen, looking to the left, throw it, has a receiver, and it's caught down inside the 30. That's enough for a first down. As the catch by Charlie Love to the 27. It's 22 on the pass and catch.
Yeah, and
excuse me, go ahead.
Sorry, and you just can't let the guy get behind you. Once you do that, it opens up an opportunity to move down the field. You cannot let the guy get behind you.
And this is just a clock-eating drive, a drive that started with 8:31 on the clock, already under 3.5. So this is a 5-minute drive that started at the PD 11. 1st and 10 at the Wylie 27. Backs run into each other as Estrada gets the handoff. Just nowhere to run. As Vanderbilt, Reese Borho out of the secondary combined to make the stop. No gain for Estrada. 2nd down and 10. Bulldogs are doing it on 1st down. And it's just a couple of big plays here. 2 different 22-yard passes on this drive.
And that's kind of been some of that Achilles heel, or whatever you want to call it. We get 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and that's where the conversions get to happen. And the problem is you got to go ahead and squash those drives. But right now, they got a Schwarzenegger drive going.
Call it 2nd and 10. As this time, Randall's going to keep it himself as Brown was going to be met in the backfield. Randall will get what he can. He'll get inside the 25 to the 24. Ryan Price again on the stop.
And Coach Mims is thinking, hey, we're going to get the ball back to start this 2nd half. And so he's going to take his time. He used that timeout earlier. He's got 2. But now you've got 3rd and 6. Obviously, we don't know what kind of kicker they got. 3rd and 6, very 4-down territory options.
Yep, 3rd and 6 at the 24. Trips receivers. Randall roll the pocket to the right. Still rolling. He's going to keep it. He's going to run out of bounds at the 25. Even lost a yard. Let's see where they mark it.
The keeper out of bounds.
Yeah.
Bounced by Ryan Price.
Maybe lost half a yard, maybe a yard.
4th down for the Dons.
Interesting decision there by Randall.
Yeah.
It's almost like
gave up on the play.
Yeah, instead of sliding, giving up, he just kind of jogged out of bounds instead of turning it up and gaining a few more yards. But it's 4th and 7.
Yep.
He did lose the yard.
4th and long, 6, almost 7. Ball sits at the 24. The Dons need inside the 18 for a first down. 4th down, long 6, almost 7. Randall takes the snap, play action. He's going to throw it back. Boy, he's got Brown all alone in the flat, far side. 20, 15, that's a first down. He's inside the 10 to the 8. Mark it on the 9. Excellent play design. Brown has 15 on the play, and the Dons have a first down and goal.
Yeah, again, that's the thing that you've got to anticipate to be coming. Again, they send Brown in motion, throw the screen, executed greatly. Now you put yourself against the wall.
And now we've got a timeout on the far side. I don't know if the Bulldogs called the timeout, but there is a timeout. As we tend to the timeout. I just had a Don a little slow to get up, but he's making his way up. We tend to the timeout. All's good. 1:28 left in the first half of play. Again, this is a drive to start with 8:31 left. This is a 7-minute drive. First down and goal, Palo Duro at the 9-yard line. Boy, PD can run this thing down almost to halftime. Play clock is running. The game clock is running as well. 1:15 and counting. 12 on the play clock on first down and goal. Randall will lead the guys up to the line. He has a tight end to his right, 2 backs in the backfield. Take the snap. Hand off Estrada with lead blockers. He's got 1, and that's about it. Another great gang tackle. 1 yard gain for Estrada. Second and goal at the 8-yard line. Under a minute we go in the first half. The pace PD's going, they might not even get all 4 plays off here before halftime. 40 seconds left. Second and goal at the 8-yard line. Randall trips to his right. Take the snap, roll the pocket to the right. Still rolling, throw the out pattern. It's caught right at the pylon, and no, it's dropped. Dropped. Charlie Love Jr., I thought it had it right at the pylon. Josh Patterson with good coverage hits him right as he catches it. He can't hang on to it. And it is third down and goal from the 8.
Very, very interesting. And I thought maybe he had caught and made a football move, and it looked like he was reaching for the pylon, and the sideline official says incomplete.
So 27 seconds left in the first half. Third down and goal now here for the Dons.
Again,
play clock's down to 5, 4, 3. Gonna have to hurry. I don't know if Randall sees it. Take the snap, he does. Hand off Brown off the right guard. He's to the 5. The leg drive will get him to about the 3. Decision time here for the Dons on the 5-yard gain. They'll call a timeout.
It'll be fourth down.
With 21 seconds left in the first half, 7-0 Wylie. Palo Duro has a fourth down and goal.
Last play made by number 16.
And it's at the 4-yard line, fourth down and goal.
And it's one of those, again, you're trying to play, you want to win the ball game, put yourself in position to have a playoff opportunity. But if you're Coach Mims here, if you have a kicker and you go 7-3, give the Bulldogs the ball back with under 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Now, the thing is you got to think about, Wylie does have all 3 timeouts, but you know you're going to get the ball back to start the second half. So if you're only down 7-3, you still have you're down 7-3, come out, get up 10-7. Or do you try to find a way to punch it in, score here, but you got to watch for any kind of throwback, real easy, a throwback to a dragging across tight end, or they've been using Brown in motion, roll away and then throw it back to him. So those are the kind of plays that you're talking. Coach Hill, I'm sure, has got everybody, hey, these are the things they could run. You got to be watching it. But just do your responsibility and you'll be fine. And again, it looks like the offense is still on the field.
PD's most success on this drive has been misdirection. It's fourth down and goal, and now a timeout. Brian Hill, defensive coordinator for the Bulldogs, is out and wants to call a timeout. He wanted to see, the offensive set and the personnel on the field for the Dons, and now Wylie will play the chess match and call the timeout here on fourth down and goal.
Well, and I like that, too, because now, one, you can't take them to halftime and bring them to you in the second half. So calling that timeout, let them set up, and now Coach Mims, are you going to make the decision, am I going back out with what I had, or now are we tweaking it? So we'll see what they decide to do here. But, again, you're exactly right, Andy. The misdirection has gone kind of in the favor of the Dons when they've kind of – they're the same colors as Varsity Blues, that loop-de-loop stuff that Coach Kilmer wasn't a fan of, and that's kind of what we've seen.
So fourth down and goal. 21 seconds left in the first half. 7-0 is our score. Wylie scored on their opening drive tonight. Each team has only had 3 offensive possessions in the first half. This is an 8-minute drive thus far for Palo Duro. But it comes down to this. Can the Bulldogs make one stop? It's fourth down and goal at the 4-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, both to the left of Randall. Take the snap, hand off on a counter, all sorts of room to run at the goal line, and into the end zone is Cameron Brown for a touchdown. It's misdirection, looked like a quarterback sweep going left. It's a counter handoff coming back right. Brown's into the end zone from 4 yards out. It's 7-6 Wylie with a Palo Duro extra point to follow. Good play call, good play design, good execution.
Yeah, and they've dialed up again. A lot of misdirection.
Jacob Jimenez in for the PAT to try to tie us up right here before the half. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. We've got 15 seconds left before the half. Our score, Wylie 7, Palo 7. We'll take the timeout. This Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
Seven football game in Amarillo at Dick Bivens Stadium. An impressive Palo Duro drive that takes over 8 minutes off the clock. We'll recap here after the kickoff. It's a squib kick near sideline. It's taken a quick knee here on the near sideline. I believe that's Liam Cisneros again, and it is. Bulldogs have 14 seconds to work with, 2 timeouts, 7-7 on the scoreboard. Let's recap this Big Country Tire Palo Duro scoring drive. 17 plays, 89 yards, 8 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. Cameron Brown from 4 yards out on 4th down and goal. Jacob Jimenez adds the extra point. We are tied at 7. Big Country Tire provides numerous automotive services and repairs to keep your vehicle running at peak performance, oil, alignment, and brakes, just to name a few. BigCountryTire.com. 14 seconds to work with. 1st and 10 at the 35 for KJ. He'll take the snap, hand off Carlton right up the middle, and Landry's got a few to about the 38. And I believe that conceding the first half, and it is. Bulldogs content to take a 7-7 tie to the half. And that's where we are at the end of the first half. It's Wylie 7, Palo Duro 7, 24 minutes down, 24 to go. We'll take the timeout. We'll get you into the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. We got the Wylie Bells performance here for our In-Tune Music and Sound Pure Gold Band halftime show performance. We'll have that. We'll get to the first half stats. We'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well tonight. Glad you're with us. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Hey y'all, Aaron Watson here. It's great to be back on stage performing, and I'm back to let you know about First Financial Bank's Swipe to Win promotion. From now until December 31st, 2022, with every use of your First Financial Visa debit card, you will be entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate towards the purchase of a new vehicle. It's as simple as that. Start swiping today. No purchase necessary. Visit ffin.com/sweepstakes for official entry rules. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Searching for an internet provider for your home or business? Westex Connect is celebrating 20 years of providing fast, reliable wireless internet with products and services to meet the needs of both residential and business class. Westex Connect offers packages designed to meet your budget, so you can stream all your favorite music, movies, and shows and play the hottest games with fast, reliable in-home Wi-Fi. And Westex Connect is local, just a phone call away. Call 325-673-1930 or log on to WTConnect.com.
Welcome you back to Dick Bivens Stadium. It's the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show, driving you in and out of halftime. It is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter-News for more than 20 years. 7-7 our halftime score. We'll get to the first half stats here in just a moment, but we step aside and let the Wylie Bells, who've made the 4-hour trip up to Amarillo, perform for you tonight. It's our In Tune Music and Sound Pure Gold Band halftime show performance. Again, brought to you by In Tune Music and Sound. Under the direction of Lynn Thompson, we provide, again, the field, the platform, the stage to the Wylie High School Bells.
Officers for the Bells are Captain Laura Preston, Lieutenant Audrey Alvarado, Lieutenant Catherine Anderson, Lieutenant Bailey Cochran, Lieutenant Grace Lemke, Lieutenant Kinley Long, Social President Avery New, Social Vice President Trinity King, Belle of the Week, Laura Preston. Bells are under the direction of Lynn Thompson and Assistant Laurel Lemke, and will now perform a field palm routine to Fun, Fun, Fun.
The Wylie High School Bells, who made the trip tonight under the direction of Lynn Thompson. Great performance tonight by the Bells, and special thanks to them making the long trip up tonight to Amarillo and Dick Bivens Stadium. Your Pure Gold Band halftime show performance brought to you by In Tune Music and Sound. The mission statement of In Tune Music and Sound is its service. And at In Tune Music and Sound, that means providing a real service to the customer, helping you find the best answer to your unique situation. Thanks again to In Tune Music and Sound. Halftime here at Dick Bivens Stadium. Our halftime score, Wylie 7 and Palo Duro 7 as well. We will take the time out. We'll get to the first half stats, our analysis. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll do all sorts of fun here in just a moment. The Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show, driving you in and out of halftime. It's Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 101.7 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
This next sentence should be very soothing. Abilene Sports Connection has a jacuzzi hot tub with your name on it. These beauties are specifically designed to relieve whatever stress the world dishes out. And if it doesn't say jacuzzi on it, it just isn't the real deal. We invite you to come by the showroom and see for yourself how you'll save money and why jacuzzi hot tubs are the perfect way to enjoy your free time with friends and family. A world of relaxation awaits you at Abilene Sports Connection, 2950 North 1st in Abilene.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Wylie ISD, our career and technical education courses are designed to provide academic challenges for students. To us, it is vital for our students to earn important certifications that are recognized by industry and not only promote college readiness to further their education, but springboard students in preparation for a career in current and emerging professions. Wylie ISD, inspiring the next generation of innovators.
And back to Dick Bivens Stadium. It's the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're at halftime. Dick Bivens Stadium in Amarillo. It's been I don't know if defensive battle's the right word. It's just been a fast first half and, man, just a efficient first half of ball control for the Palo Duro Dons. And at the half, it's Wylie 7 and Palo Duro 7. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes, the Hodge. That's what we like to call him. And Hodge, it's kind of weird. Wylie's not playing necessarily bad. Palo Duro's not playing through the roof exceptional, but a little bit of ball control and execution, and because of that, we're 7-7 here at halftime.
Well, and I think a lot of that is they did that last drive did exactly what they wanted to do, kept the offense, the Wylie high-powered offense on the side. But you mentioned earlier that first drive that we had was a great, long, took a little bit of time drive, and then it's kind of like we haven't really got going since. And then it just feels, it is Halloween weekend or week, everybody's going trunk or treat, and it just feels kind of just weird, but we talked about that, Andy, at the beginning of the game. There's not going to be a lot of atmosphere. There's not going to be a lot of energy in this stadium. You're going to have to create that energy. And we mentioned it in the misdirection and those things that were happening that were really big plays. I mean, if you think about the reverse passes and then the big screen play that they had, they've kind of executed nothing fantastic. It's like you mentioned earlier, the great first down, but then it's like we let go instead of holding on and bringing the possession to an end.
And let's give credit where credit is due. Palo Duro made plays when they had to, and their offensive drive, again, their touchdown drive, 8 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. 8:16, 17 plays, 89 yards. Some third down conversions. The touchdown came on a 4th down and goal. Yeah, Wylie making plays, but you got to make 3 consecutive or four consecutive to finish out a drive. And kudos to Palo Duro for the 17 play, 89 yard drive, 8:16 off the clock. Wylie started the same way. Their touchdown drive, a 13-play, 67-yard drive, 4:43 off the clock. I think the craziest stat maybe of the night is if you include Wylie's last drive, which was 1 play to run the clock out, if you exclude that drive, just 6 total offensive possessions combined, 3 for each team in the first half of play. That's something, I mean, we've been seeing these high-powered, I mean, we saw, Stephenville game, we got like 8 touchdowns on the board at halftime, much less 6 possessions in a first half. So I think game plan, check mark, goes the way of the Palo Duro Dons in the first half.
Oh, 100%. You mentioned it in the pregame on how they are the number 1 defense in the district, and if they can do that, it gives themselves a chance. And I agree with you. That last 1 play drive, I'm not sure you got to count it, but deep down, we haven't had the opportunity to have the ball long. And when we had it after the other possessions, they went pretty quickly. We never really kind of got anything going offensively. And so, but the Dons have done a really good job of playing probably what other folks would know in Amarillo, Don football, of letting their defense create the things for their offense.
Your greatest offense is your defense, and sometimes, your defense, you have good stats if your offense holds the ball that long, and they've really played well, complementing each other for Palo Duro on both sides. Let's not take anything away from the Wylie defense. They're playing great. Again, just a couple plays on 3rd and 4th down for Palo Duro to keep series alive. We look at some stats in the first half. Wylie, here's an unusual number for you. Wylie at halftime, 94 yards of total offense in the first half, 64 on the ground, 30 through the air, just 94 yards again of total offense. But again, they barely had the football tonight as Palo Duro in ball control is really eating things alive. Some numbers for you. Landry Carlton, 7 carries for 3 yards in the first half. KJ has 3 carries for 19. Malachi has 7 for 31. And Julius Lane has 3 for 11 for the Bulldogs, 64 yards of rushing tonight. KJ through the air, just 2 of 4 for 30 yards. KJ's only thrown the ball 4 times in that first half. 2 of 4 for 30 yards. Braden Regala with both catches, 2 catches for 30 there in the first half for Wylie. 94 yards of total offense for the Bulldogs. 133 in that first half for Palo Duro. And you look at some individual numbers. Cameron Brown's really led the way. Cameron, the running back, 12 carries, just 35 yards, but 12 for 35 and the touchdown for Cameron Brown. The quarterback, Avery Randall, 3 carries for 17. And the other back tonight has been Jareth Estrada, 3 carries for -3. Just 49 yards of rushing on the ground. 84 yards through the air tonight as Randall on the night, just 1 incompletion. He's 7 of 8 for 73 yards. Also 1 completion, Charlie Love Jr. on the trick play for 11. He's 1 for 1 for 11. 84 through the air, 49 on the ground, 133. That's an efficient defensive first half for Wylie. They've done a good job. 1 successful drive for both teams, 7-7 halfway through. And I don't know what the halftime conversation is here for Wylie. Do you say, hey, we're feeling good, we're fine, we're tied at half? We've been in this situation before? Or are you you feeling a little tight of, wow, PD's come to play tonight?
Well, I think it's a little bit of combination of in the words of Garth Brooks, between a woman and a child from Colin Baton Rouge, of a combination between, hey, guys, we've got to start going. We're letting a team hang around that we need to start executing and get that distance from. But I think the biggest thing, and you talked about only one incompletion, one of the biggest reasons there's only been one completion is they've been able to be pretty open, being open and making easy completions. So secondary-wise, Coach Hill, I'm sure, is talking about, hey, guys, we got to make sure they don't get behind us. And again, know when you see something trickery, just stay with it. Stay with your key. Don't get fooled by the reverses and all those things. Because, again, if I'm Coach Hill, we're making those adjustments. Coach Martin and Coach Kincaid on the offensive side, just in general, trying to continue to keep focus. Hey, all right, guys, it's 0-0. We're starting just like we started the first half. 0-0, go out. And it's going to be big, because what we don't want to see here is the Palo Duro Dons start off this second half with another 17-play long drive hanging out, because the more you linger, the more confidence this side over here where we are, they're going to have a little more confidence. And so you've got to find a way to get that thing rolling. And, who's to say we don't see something crazy like an onside kick to start the second half? I don't know.
Who knows?
But that's what, if I'm in there, guys, we've got to get going. We can't blame it on the 4-hour bus ride. We can't blame it on the lack of people here. We can't blame it that we kicked off at 8 o'clock, because here's the deal. We've got parents, it looks like, that are coming here. This halftime for us, we saw that in the Abilene High game earlier. It's a long halftime. And so you've been lingering around. You've got to be ready to go. And so we've done a pretty good job coming out of halftime. All the games that we've had, we've done a pretty good job coming out of halftime. You remember the Plainview game? We kind of started off shaky. Now, the difference between that Plainview and this one, we ended up getting away from that. This Plainview situation here is lingering on a little longer than it needs to.
7-7 our halftime score. Still 24 minutes to play, and we'll get those here in just a moment. We are up for a timeout here on the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. We'll take the break, and then, hey, we'll take a look around the other sports going on at Wylie here in the fall. We'll also check the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll get you ready for the second half again here in just a moment. 7-7 our score. This is Bulldog football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 101.7 The Raider.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Melania Mendoza.
7-7 our halftime score. This is the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. Palo, Duro, and Wylie. Glad you're with us. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. We'll get you a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in District 2-5A here in just a moment, but we do want to check in on the other fall sports going on at Wylie High School. This is our Planet Fitness Wylie High School Sports Roundup. And here to help us with our Wylie High School Sports Roundup, it's Wylie High School senior Chris Correa. Chris, take it away.
Mr. Penny, football is not the only sport that the Wylie Bulldogs are shining bright. Our lady volleyball Bulldogs have been sweeping the charts with amazing performances. They beat Lubbock Cooper, and now they are on a 6-0 roll, I believe. They are currently 24-17 overall, and are advancing to the Class 5A playoffs and the second seed out of District 4 5A. They beat Lubbock Cooper just earlier this week on 3 games, 27-25, 25-23, and 25-15. Also, our tennis team earned all honors district for 4 5A after the fall season. Their team record was an overall of 24-2, and they qualified for the Class 5A Region 1 quarterfinals. Our boys MVP was Trevor Short, and the boys freshman of the year, Stephen Cowling. Girls MVP was Carly Bonke, and newcomer of the year, Dylan Makatira. They had 10 players named first team all district in singles, and 12 players named first team in doubles. Congrats to Wylie Tennis. Swim, also with great performances this year at the Monahans Invitational last Saturday. Riley Messer paced the women's team with a win in the 500-yard freestyle, a 3rd place in the 50-yard freestyle, as well as 2 top 6 finishes in relay events. She, along with teammates Rayleigh Barton, Lexi Kidman, and Roxanne Islas, claimed 4th place in the 200-yard medley relay and 3rd in the 200-yard freestyle relay. Kidman also placed 2nd in the 500-yard freestyle. For our boys swim, team of Joel White, Benjamin Jackson, Tegan Doherty, Jared Heidema claimed 3rd in the 400-yard freestyle relay, while teammates Caden Hyde, Clayton George, Maddox Gillen, and JT Parton followed in the 6th. Heidema also finished in 2nd in the 100-yard freestyle and 3rd in the 200-yard freestyle. Congratulations to swim. Girls golf, they played last weekend in the Odessa Invitational. They finished 10th overall, while Emily Liu finished 5th place after shooting a 77 followed by a 76. The girls will resume their fall season on November 9 at the Shady Oaks Golf Course in Baird. And for our boys golf, the team continued their fall schedule today and tomorrow, October 28th and 29th, at the Squaw Valley Invitational in Glen Rose. We'll share all of those as well as other stuff on WylieBulldogSathletics.com. Back to you, Mr. Penny.
Awesome stuff, Chris Correa. Good job. Hey, up top, fist bump, up top. That's the man. That's Wylie High School senior Chris Correa giving us a look at all the other fall sports going on at Wylie High School. Our Planet Fitness Wylie Sports Roundup. Planet Fitness is all about judgment-free fitness and wanting everyone to feel welcomed, supported, and accepted into fitness. Planet Fitness values inclusion at all fitness levels, and they love rooting on the Wylie High School students. Your Wylie Bulldog Sports Roundup, brought to you by Planet Fitness and Wylie High School senior Chris Correa. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Wylie AV production team, Wylie Bulldog Productions, bringing you the live stream video here at Dick Bivens Stadium. These guys are rock stars, bringing you this broadcast. I want to give them a shout out for the great job that they have done. Had a great job today hanging out with them, making that long trip here to Amarillo and being a part of this thing as well. Just a few of the great students playing all the fall sports and also bringing you the fall sports here, the Wylie Bulldogs production crew here at Dick Bivens Stadium. Again, we're at halftime. We'll take one more timeout. We'll get to the second half. Say a special thanks as well to Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, our halftime sponsor, driving you in and out of halftime. It's Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. That's Abilene's Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. 7-7 our halftime score. We'll get to the second half after this timeout. This is Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
Hey y'all, Aaron Watson here. It's great to be back on stage performing, and I'm back to let you know about First Financial Bank's Swipe to Win promotion. From now until December 31st, 2022, with every use of your First Financial Visa debit card, you will be entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate towards the purchase of a new vehicle. It's as simple as that. Start swiping today. No purchase necessary. Visit ffin.com/sweepstakes for official entry rules. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
Searching for an internet provider for your home or business? Westex Connect is celebrating 20 years of providing fast, reliable wireless internet with products and services to meet the needs of both residential and business class. Westex Connect offers packages designed to meet your budget, so you can stream all your favorite music, movies, and shows and play the hottest games with fast, reliable in-home Wi-Fi. And Westex Connect is local, just a phone call away. Call 325-673-1930 or log on to WTConnect.com.
The Bulldogs back on the field here at Dick Bivens Stadium. Here come the Palo Duro Dons as well. We get ready to start the second half. We are tied at 7. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. We got a good one here in District 2-5A. We better check the out-of-town scoreboard before we get this second half started. I think this might be the only game that's close in District 2-5A. Is that accurate?
Oh, that is accurate. Lubbock High, again, they're in Abilene playing Cooper tonight. It's 44-0. That's the last time I checked. Haven't looked at the app to see if it's been updated. And then Wichita Falls Ryder on the road against Plainview was up 28-0 at halftime. Again, earlier here today, Abilene High losing to Amarillo High 17-10 here. So basically, like you said, Andy, Lubbock High, Cooper doing what we expected. Ryder, Plainview doing exactly what we expected. Also down south, you got Houston in the World Series. It's 5-5 there. So if you were recording that and didn't know, I apologize. I just ruined that for you. But the World Series is 5-5.
Spoiler alert.
That's right. Maybe it won't be when you start watching it. Maybe.
Oh, that's great.
We wasted the good surprise on you.
Updates for you. Cooper leads Lubbock High 54-0. Ryder leads Plainview 56-0. So the rest of the district going true to form. Wylie trying to do the same. They're in a battle, though, here at Dick Bivens, tied at 7 here at the half. The Bulldogs have been tied at halftime twice this year. Lubbock Cooper, it was 14-14. Stephenville, it was 28-28. Both of those, the Bulldogs on the downside. So, try to reverse fortune here as we start the second half. Here's Liam Cisneros' kick. It's a high pooch kick, far sideline, caught right on the sideline as a fair catch was called at the 35. And here comes Palo Duro's offense. They won the toss. They deferred to the second half, and they've got it. First down and 10. Palo Duro, 133 yards of total offense in the first half. 49 on the ground, 84 through the air for their 133. They've got it first and 10 on the 35.
It's the sixth drive that started around the 35, 33-yard line. Palo Duro, their big drive starting on the 11-yard line last in the first half. This is basically where everybody's been starting, is right in this area. And so hopefully it's not the deja vu of the rusty start that we had early, but let's see what happens defensively.
First and 10, here's Avery Randall and company with the ball on the left hash, in motion across the formation, left to right. Randall, long snap count, now takes it. Play action, throw it out, quick curl pattern right side. Charlie Love Jr. gets to the near sideline. He's pushed out there, shy of a first down, as it's Colson Cooper who runs him out of bounds, but it is a 9-yard pass and catch. And second down is short here for the Dons. They haven't had many second and shorts. They've been second and behind the chains, but they pick up 9 on first down, first play of the second half, second down and 1. Bulldogs have really trusted their corners who have played well tonight, Kenny Scott and Colson Cooper out on the edge. They've allowed their linebackers, Bruning and Knoll, to fill the gaps in the run game. 2nd and 1 at the 44. Play action again, though. Randall going to air it out near side. This one thrown out of bounds and incomplete. Palo wanting a flag, but that ball's thrown 3, 4, 5 yards out of bounds past the mark, out of the sideline mark. Charlie Love Jr., again, the intended receiver. That's a good time to take a chance on 2nd and 1. If it doesn't work, you still have 3rd down and 1. 3rd down very manageable here at the 44.
Yeah, does it kind of shock you a little bit because of the drives they had earlier coming out throwing so early?
Trying to stretch the field here. 3rd down and 1 at the 44. Handoff, Brown, right side. Has a 1st down across the 45 to about the 46. And again, I think you go back to the 2nd down play. Hey, let's take a shot. It's 2nd and 1. Let's take a shot. And it's enough for a 1st down.
Oh, yeah, you have really nothing to lose there. Obviously, you can throw the interception, but go deep, maybe get a pass interference or get a catch. But 3rd and short, knowing that you have Brown, who's been running the ball decent, not nothing great, but been running the ball decent. And so 3rd and short, they get it. Now 1st and 10, offensively, they're, again, getting it under 10 in the play clock.
1st and 10 on the 46. Randall, long snap count. Take it. Handoff Brown off the left guard. Met in the backfield, but bounces off the first tackle. Now gets to the outside. 45-40. Borjo in the secondary will get him out on the far side. Bulldogs had a chance to make the play at the line of scrimmage. They couldn't do it. And Brown will go for 22, his longest carry of the night. And the Dons are on the march again. 1st and 10 now in Bulldog territory at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Brown stopped real close to a tackle for loss and then finds a way to don on out there and get the 1st down.
Don as a verb. I love it. Never heard don as a verb. I always thought it was a noun. Well played. 1st and 10 at the 32. Ball on the left hash. 2 receivers with a tight end, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback sweep going to the left. Randall trying to get the edge. He will. 30 to about the 27. Colin Bruning again in pursuit from the linebacking spot. 5-yard gain for Randall. 2nd down and 5.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for the Dons.
And again, just eating clock. Opening drive of the 2nd half. 10:18 left. 3rd quarter of play. We're tied at 7.
And 0 urgency by
None at all.
Duro.
Taking the air out of the football, Tom Brady style. 2nd and 5, ball on the 27, on the left hash. Randall take the snap. The handoff Brown, right side. Sidesteps a defender. He's inside the 25 to about the 23. Close to a 1st down. I think he's short, but again, 3rd down and manageable here after a 4-yard gain. Ryan Price, Ethan Hoffman again. 3rd down and 1. The Wylie 23.
Again, honestly, 3rd down and 1 here, you can run and have the same mentality you had on 2nd and 1 just a little bit ago.
Play clock, 26, 25. I really want to check that play clock, man. I was just thinking that thing should be at 15, 14. It's still 25. 3rd down and 1 at the 23. 2 lead blockers in the backfield. Check that. It's a tight end and a lead blocker. Brown offset to Randall's left. Take the snap. Quarterback sweep going left. Randall has a 1st down and more inside the 20 to about the 19. 4-yard gain on a gang tackle, but 4-yard gain on the play. It's 1st down and 10 in the red zone. The Dons have it at the 19-yard line. Randall coming in on the year. This is a crazy stat. According to the stats that I received, Randall had negative rushing yardage on the season. 15 carries, negative 14 yards. Not a rusher. Tonight he has been. Not for huge yardage, but 5 for 26. 1st and 10 on the 19. Take the snap, handoff Brown, off right guard, bounces, gets to the hash, gets to the 15. Well, that's an effort play there. Brown could have tried to push that up in between the tackles. He bounced it outside and then cut it up for 4. Ryan Price again, the tackle. 2nd down at 6 at the 15.
And again, Andy, a long drive. The big difference in this drive, time-wise, is that they didn't start on their own 11, but starting on their own 35 again, taking a long time, milking a lot of clock here, and really just marching down against the Bulldogs.
2nd and 6 at the 15. On the right hash, 2 tight ends. Tight bunch. Send motion across the formation. Handoff Brown up the middle. Off the right guard, has a few. As again a gang tackle for the Bulldogs, and another 3rd down and short coming up. 3 that time for Brown. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Under 8 minutes we go, 3rd quarter.
And again, Palo Duro doing a good job using motion now. Sent the player in motion, went ahead and gave it to Brown here. Now this is one maybe go in motion. You may see a play action, let Brown go, and then throw it to the guy in motion out in the flat.
Yeah, or misdirection. We saw a lot of misdirection there in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 3. On the 12. Randall, quarterback sweep coming right. Lead blockers. He's got the 10. It'll depend on a spot. I think he's short. He's on the near sideline. Of course, the marker's on the far sideline as he's at the 10. Run out by Cooper. Ryan Price again. I think he's short, but I don't think there's much of a decision to make here. I think it's go time for the Dons.
Oh, and they're just loading up one side of the ball and letting Randall run on quarterbacks, literally quarterback sweep. No options, no nothing. Taking off in quarterback sweep. Again, just needs a yard.
4th down and 1 at the Wylie 10. Randall. Handoff, 2nd back through Estrada. I don't think he got it. It'll take 2nd effort, and he doesn't have it. The Bulldog defense is held. Great defensive stop. Landon Knoll leads the way. It's a 2-yard loss. More importantly, it's a turnover on downs. And I tell you what, it's been the Brown and Randall show, and on 4th and 1, they hand it to Estrada, and he's not able to get it. Momentum boost here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if the offense can get back, getting things going. 7:17 left, 3rd quarter. We're tied at 7. Wylie 1st and 10 on their own 13. And with the exception of one play to run out the first half, the Bulldog offense has not been on the field in probably an hour of real time. That's how long Palo Duro's had the football. 1st and 10, here's Landry Carlton off the right guard. He's got the 15, he's got the 20. It's a 7-yard gain for the senior. We'll see what the tempo is here for the Bulldogs, too, after 7 for Landry.
It looks like it wants to be speedy.
2nd down and 3. Give him 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 at the 21. Landry off left guard this time, trying to find a little bit of a hole. I don't know if he found one. He's shy of a 1st down, a 3rd down play coming up. The last thing the Bulldogs want to do is give the football right back. 3rd down and 1 at the 22.
Yeah, that's a real big thing here. You got to find a way. Maybe the pressure, the tempo's great. Find a way to get the 1st down here because your defense started this 2nd half.
3rd and 1 at the 22. Bulldogs have gone over 100 yards of offense now after the last 2 plays. That's a crazy thing to say in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 1 at the 22. KJ take the snap, look to his right, throw it, and it's intercepted on the far side. Intercepted by the Dons. They have the football right back. Intended for Regala. And that's only KJ's 5th interception of the year, but it gives the Dons good starting field position, great starting field position. 1st and 10 on the 31. Well, actually on the 30. Put it on the 30 for Palo Duro. Right back to PD. Obviously their best starting field position with 6:15 left here in the 3rd.
Yeah, it's one thing to not convert on 3rd down. It's another to throw an interception and give them great field position. Obviously, Andy, this is the best field position either team has had. And so now your defense barely got the water in and right back out there.
1st and 10 on the 30 for Randall and company. Play action. He rolls to his right, wants to throw it back. He's got the screen. It's Brown in the open field, 25-20 with blockers. He's down inside the 10. Again, misdirection for the Dons has been oh so successful tonight. 22 for Brown. It's first and goal, Palo Duro at the 8-yard line.
Again, we saw that play earlier in the first half. Great execution. Send everybody right. Send all your Dons to the left. And nobody there when the screen was caught.
Ball's at the 8. It's first down and goal. Randall's gone over 100 yards passing tonight. He's 9 of 11 for 104. First and goal at the 8. Randall, high snap, it's loose, fumble at the 15. It's still loose. I think Randall got back on it. Or just a high snap. Palo Duro very fortunate there, but a huge loss of 8 for the Wylie defense. A first and goal at the 8 just became a second and goal back at the 16. Little sigh of relief here for the Bulldog defense.
Yeah, if you're offensively, you try to give yourself breathing room. If you're pinned up against your end zone here, we're pinned against our end zone on the defensive side. That right there is a little breathing room. But again, first and long, second long, these are the ones where we've had a little hard time getting a stop. We need one here. Let's keep that third, make it long.
Second and goal from the 16. Play action. Pass near side. It's up. It's knocked away, and a great defensive play. Colson Cooper, the corner. Pass intended for John Richmond. Cooper's been out on an island tonight as the corner, and a great job there in coverage. Just gets the hand up, knocks it away. It's third down and goal.
What he did a good job there was he didn't fall asleep. You know, if you got plays that aren't coming to you for a while and all of a sudden you get one to you, he stayed with it, great position. And what I like, Andy, he turned and looked back at the ball and knocked it away, made sure it went away from the receiver so no crazy bingo call, tip, and made for a catch. Now third and long.
Yep.
Another kryptonite. Let's squash it here.
This direction has been the kryptonite tonight. Here it is. Third down. Busted play. Randall in the backfield and Brown were all sorts of confused, and the Bulldogs with a huge sack. Landon Knoll, the sack. It's a loss of 6. It's fourth and goal from the 22, and I think they may have pushed Palo Duro out of field goal range. Here come personnel changes, but it has turned into a long one here on fourth down and goal.
Again, they decided not to kick it earlier, got the touchdown.
They're going to here.
You're looking at a 4. Now, again, Andy, you got to think, no fake, no fake.
39-yard field goal attempt. Jacob Jimenez to give the Dons the lead. Ball's in the center of the field. Snap is back. Hold is down. Jimenez from 39. It is up. And it is good. The Dons have taken the lead. We've got 4:02 left, our third quarter of play. Our new score, Palo Duro 10, Wylie 7. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog Football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Here are a couple of gentlemen you may have heard of, Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln. Besides being great American presidents, they also both owned a Brunswick pool table. They knew fantastic American quality when they saw it. Brunswick has been building the world's most innovative and playable billiards tables since 1845. And you know that the place to see which Brunswick table will be right for your home is Abilene Sports Connection at 2950 North 1st. Come see us soon and start truly enjoying your free time.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Here is the kickoff taken by one of the upmen. That's Angelo Ferguson, the senior. And Angelo with a great return inside the 40-yard line of Palo Duro. Maybe a little momentum here that the Bulldogs need. They trail on the scoreboard. 10-7, Palo Duro with 3:56 left in our third quarter of play. Our Big Country Tire scoring drive for the Dons after the interception. Palo Duro goes 5 plays, only 8 yards after the lost yardage. 2:13 off the clock. Jacob Jimenez, 39-yard field goal. It's 10-7 Palo Duro, 3:56 left, third quarter. First and 10 Wylie, they're on the Palo Duro 38. KJ has 4 receivers, back offset to his left, Malachi Daniels. Handoff off right guard. Malachi will push inside the 35 to about the 34. I do want to give a update for you, just so you know. It is cold here in Amarillo. It is warm inside the press box. So we got a little condensation on our glass. Our camera with us is inside the glass. We're working like crazy trying to keep a clear picture for you. We can't wipe the glass while the game's going on, so our apologies. So just bear with us here. But nonetheless, man, I'm sweating a little bit. Down on the scoreboard at 10-7.
Yeah, got a lot of reason to be sweating. But one thing is, Angelo did a great job. And really, Palo Duro throwing the onside line drive kick, Angelo getting a great job securing it, and then allowing us to have our best field position that we've had. But you got to go find a way to execute here. And again, Malachi picking up 5 yards, 4 give or take. And so got it. But the biggest thing is we want to score a touchdown, obviously, but let's keep driving, keep that defense off the field for a little bit and get some things going offensively.
So we have a stoppage in play here. We give a chance to say hello to some people watching us online on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. Tim Farrow, as well as Sean Martin, Cash's dad. They're up in Denver, Colorado, watching us online, the Wylie Bulldog production. Say hello to you. Also, Kerr Broadstreet, I know, is watching us tonight. So, Kerr, appreciate all you do for Wylie High School athletics. And, of course, a Wylie Ag Boosters fundraiser tonight out at Potosi Live. They're watching us on the big screen. Hello to all of you out at Potosi Live. Here's 2nd and 6, slip screen. Braden Regala back on the field. He's got it with room. 25-20 up the far sideline. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. KJ Long, a Braden Regala, 34 on the pass and catch. The Bulldogs play with the lead with 3:29 left in the third quarter. 13-10 with the extra point to come.
Now that's a B12 shotter. Since it's 8-7, that's a B15 shot. That's good for the team right here. It's okay to bring the defense out after a big touchdown like that. Extra point to follow.
Liam Cisneros doing the honors tonight. Isaiah Valero, the snapper. Drew Penny, the holder. Snap is back. It's a high one, but the hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. Flag on the play, far sideline, typically in the area of offside. We will check the flag before we take it away. It is offsides on the Dons. It's declined. The extra point is good. 3:29 left. Third quarter play. Our new score, Wylie 14, Palo Duro 10. This Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 101.7 The Raider.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
Here is the Cisneros kickoff. This is a deeper one on the near side, taken by one of the up men. That's Avian Lewis. Knocked down shy of the 30-yard line. A great special teams tackle. Kaysen Christopher on the tackle. Hodge on the scoreboard. Wylie leads 34-10, and finally feels like for the first time tonight a little momentum on the visitor sideline.
Oh, yeah, great job. 2 plays, getting in the end zone. A little bit of a screen of our own. Great job there. And, again, like I said earlier, that is a kind of a B12 or B15 shot since we had 7 to 8 involved. Allowing that kind of energy to get going. Points will kind of get that momentum heading our way. But defensively, we got to show that we can stop them.
We'll give you the Big Country Tire scoring drive after here. 1st down and 10. Avery Randall, the quarterback. 1st and 10 on the 29. It's on the right hash. Handoff. First back through. I believe that's a new back that's in. And He's welcome to the game again by the linebacking core. Colin Bruning, Landon Knoll. No, check that. That's Cameron Brown. He's got one on the play. And yeah, a little bit of momentum on the far side. Something that the Bulldogs have had to generate tonight. A long trip. Not as big of a fan base as we're used to seeing because of the 4.5-hour trip and the bad weather, some of that. So
Delayed start.
The backside of a doubleheader tonight, 30 minutes behind schedule. The Bulldogs are coming to life. Here's 2nd down and 8. Handoff again. Brown, he gets away from the first tackle. Gang tackled at the 36. Good job by Brown. The football's loose. Wylie's saying they've got it. Can they politic hard enough to change the official's mind? Brown picks up 5 on the play. The Bulldogs saying they have the football. Conversation taking place at the point of contact. Still talking, still waiting. Haven't seen a signal yet. And they're saying the Dons have the football. Josh Patterson as well as Wyatt Edmonston the tackle. 3rd down, though. 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3. Watch for the screen. Watch for the flood out. Watch for the draw. Watch for the thing. Watch for the loop-de-loop. All those things. Be careful. Make sure you stay in.
3rd and 3 at the 36. Randall, long snap count, takes it, high snap, handoff Brown, off right guard. He has the first down as he squeaks through, and he's in the open field. 40, 35, 30, it's a foot race, and nobody's going to catch him. Cameron Brown, 64-yard touchdown. The Dons punch right back. They've got the lead back. 16-14 with a Palo Duro extra point to follow. The Dogs have been so good at the point of attack. That time, Brown just able to squeak through. The Dogs don't make the play at the line of scrimmage, and Cameron turns it into a 64-yard touchdown. There's a penalty flag on the play. I believe this is well after the touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. That will probably be assessed on the kickoff, I would assume.
And again, the thing about that, we saw them kick the onside line drive kick at a normal kickoff spot. Now that you move them up, maybe doing that again.
Jimenez in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 1:49 left our 3rd quarter. Palo Duro 17, Wylie 14. Take the timeout. Wylie Bulldogs football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Hey y'all, Aaron Watson here. It's great to be back on stage performing, and I'm back to let you know about First Financial Bank's Swipe to Win promotion. From now until December 31st, 2022, with every use of your First Financial Visa debit card, you will be entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate towards the purchase of a new vehicle. It's as simple as that. Start swiping today. No purchase necessary. Visit ffin.com/sweepstakes for official entry rules. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
1:49 left, 3rd quarter play. Palo Duro 17-14 lead. Cameron Brown 64-yard touchdown run. And PD strikes back. A little bit of offense here for both teams in quarter number 3. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Hodge. Glad you're with us tonight for Wylie Bulldog football.
And again, that penalty's big because now they're kicking off at the Wylie 45.
Here is the kick. Jimenez is going to go ahead and kick this one deep. Daniels will let this one go. It's a touchback. So here comes the Wylie offense. Big Country scoring drive. Let's give you the last two. The Wylie scoring drive, 2 plays, 38 yards. KJ Long to Braden Regala, 34-yard touchdown pass. Palo Duro answers a 2-play, 71-yard drive. Cameron Brown, 64-yard touchdown run. 1:49 3rd quarter. Palo Duro 17 and Wylie 14 on the scoreboard. The Bulldogs start stretching out the playbook a little bit. Wylie's only run 5 plays here in this 3rd quarter. That's after Palo Duro had an 8-minute drive in the second quarter. KJ's updated numbers tonight. He's 3 of 6 for 64 yards. A touchdown and a interception. Julius Lane's the back in the backfield. 4 receiver set. Handoff Julius off the right side. He's got a seam. He's in the open field. 40, 45, 50. He's into PD territory to the 45. Fresh legs from the freshman. 30-yard gain for Julius. First and 10 Bulldogs.
Again, we got 7-7. It took us a whole half to get 7-7, and now we're doing it with 4 plays.
Bulldogs will go fast. There's Julius off right guard. Bounces off of one tackle. He's close to another first down inside the 40 to the 36. This feels good, don't it?
Yeah.
9 more for Julius.
It's cooling off in here, and the sweating, the fogging is finally taking a hike.
2nd and 1 at the 36. Julius again, right guard, has a first down, a shorter game, but he only needed 1. He gives them 2. Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the Palo Duro 34. Yeah, the air conditioning. Who would have thought that on a night it's 45 degrees outside here in Amarillo? We called for the air conditioning and it came on. 1st and 10 on the 34. KJ, handoff. Julius, left guard, inside the 30. Boy, just barrels up forward to the 27. 7 more for Julius.
Julius doing a good job getting contact, going, still bouncing off of contact.
7-yard gain, 2nd and 3.
And Bulldogs go fast again. 2nd and 3 at the 27. Julius again off the right guard. Met this time from behind, right at the hole. Forward progress for maybe half a yard. That's it. 3rd down. You stay on the ground with Julius. That's all we've seen this drive.
Here comes some fresh legs with Malachi.
Yep. 3rd down, a long 2, almost 3. Bulldogs don't have to run another play here in the quarter if they don't want to. We'll see if they do. 13 seconds left. 3rd down, a long 2 at the Palo Duro 26. KJ, take the snap, hand off Daniels, right side. He's inside the 25. It'll depend on a spot. He needs the 24. I think he's got it. It'll depend on a spot. We'll check the spot after we take the timeout. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score, Palo Duro 17, Wylie 14. 12 minutes to go. Still some football to play. Glad you're with us. Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 1017 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
17-14, Palo Duro on top of Wylie. We start the 4th quarter. Bulldogs are on the move. The last play of the 3rd quarter was ruled a first down. Malachi needed 2 yards and he got it. So Wylie starts the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 on the Palo Duro 24. Down by 3 on the scoreboard. Here's 17-14. 3 receiver set here for KJ. Malachi Daniels in the backfield. Malachi's got it right up the middle. He's inside the 20. Spin tackle down to the 18. Fresh legs again, Hodge. 6 more on the ground for Malachi.
Yeah, fresh legs, and they just got fresher because Julius has just come back in. So they just got fresher, and tempo still a little quick right now.
2nd and 4 on the 18. KJ, handoff Julius, up the middle. Getting a push from his offensive line, and look at that line push that pile forward all the way for a first down. I thought he'd be well short, but the offensive line with a nice push from behind. It's a 5-yard gain for Julius. First down and 10.
Big thing right there that you didn't get a sideline official stopping progress, letting it finish out.
That offensive line of the Bulldogs starting to wear out the defensive front for PD. 1st and 10, ball just inside the 14. KJ, clap the hands together, throw it. He's got Heighton on the near side, jump ball, and Harrison's got it in the end zone. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. KJ Long to Harrison Heighton, 14 yards on the pass and catch, and a thing of beauty. It's Harrison's 8th touchdown reception of the year. He and Braden are tied in that category, both with 1 tonight, both with 8 on the season. Bulldogs back on top 20-17. PAT to follow. It's Liam Cisneros in for the extra point. Bulldogs special teams unit is ready. Liam's extra point is up, and it is good. 11-14 remaining tonight. Our new score, Wylie 21, Palo Duro 17. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
21-17. Here's the Cisneros kickoff. Again, a squib kick up the field. Returned out across the 40. The tackle for the Bulldogs by Dylan Garrison. Wylie plays with the lead with 11-10 remaining. Bulldogs 21, Dons 17. KJ Long to Harrison Heighton, a thing of beauty. 14-yard pass and catch to give the Bulldogs the lead back here 21-17.
Yeah, it's a great job, KJ finding Heighton. Good job running the football there. Julius started it off. Malachi came in. Then Julius came back in. And having the confidence, even though you're running the football well, having that confidence to throw that can't remember if it was a back shoulder throw to the end zone. Great job. Heighton went up to get it. And the extra point was big. Jimenez showing that he can kick the field goal, made the almost 40-yarder. That extra point was big. But now defense, let's go.
1st and 10 on the 40. It's going to be Randall who keeps it, and he is going to be hit in the backfield. Oh, takes a huge shot in the back, too, on a gang tackle. Bulldogs were not fooled. You think Cameron Brown might get the handoff after a 64-yard touchdown. Randall kept it himself on the zone read, and he loses 2. Kendrick Vanderbilt. Boy, a gang tackle. Kendrick was there. Reese Borho out of the secondary. Landon Knoll. Loss of 2 on the play.
Head on a swivel here. 2nd and long. 2nd and long. Watch the screens. All those that have been successful and any other trickery.
Randall take the snap. Pressure coming from the Bulldogs. Throw a quick curl pattern. Skips in front of his receiver. Incomplete. Wylie's bringing pressure up the A-gaps. Boy, they are bringing the linebackers right now. They're forcing Randall to make quick decisions, or if he hands it off to Brown, there's nowhere to go. 3rd down and 12 now for Palo Duro.
Again, this is where we've seen Palo Duro have some success here. So now defense looking over, getting the call from Coach Hill, making sure, again, as a player, you have to have all those things going in your head that could happen and just go play football.
Liam Cisneros is in here defensively. It's a secondary package here. See if the Bulldogs bring pressure. 4 receivers, 3rd down and 12 at the 38. Randall, play action, pressure coming, setting up the screen, but he can't get rid of it. The ball's loose. It's loose at the 20. It's picked up. Ryan Price, 15, 10, 5. He's knocked down at the 2-yard line. Kendrick Vanderbilt with the pressure knocked the football out of the hands of Avery Randall. Ryan Price picks it up. Bulldogs 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Great job. Some of the things that was really huge went in motion. 17 goes in motion. Revis goes in motion, and they made the adjustment to slide over, and a great job secondary making that difficult. And then next thing you know, a lot of pressure on Randall, forcing the turnover, and this is where you go. Again, after a turnover, go finish it. Thought we were going to see Ryan's second scoop and score there.
Yeah.
And again, great job on the defense. Coach Hill, this would be fogged again if Coach Hill was in here right now, I can assure you.
I was thinking the same thing. The Bulldogs have scored one defensive touchdown all year. The pick 6 by Ryan back first week of the year against Brownwood. And I'm thinking, what, Ryan? He's going to get his second one. But he's down at the 3. It's 1st and goal. Time to throw a haymaker here for the Bulldog offense. 1st and goal at the 3. KJ, handoff. Daniels off the right side. Pushing forward right at the goal line and pinned on a spot. They'll call him short for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and goal. This is all Malachi here. Typically, we see Malachi and Wildcat here. KJ's still in the backfield. Seth Strange, Kendrick Vanderbilt join the offensive line. Malachi offset to KJ's right. The strength of the formation on the left. 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff. Daniels finding a seam, pushing forward, still pushing. He won't get there. Lost his footing. Good job by the Palo Duro front. Ali Hobson knocks him down. It's 3rd down and goal.
Ball's on the 2-yard line, 3rd and goal.
It is so quiet here tonight at Dick Bivens. I just heard the play call, or at least the formation setup from the offensive staff on the far sideline through our crowd mic here in the press box. 3rd and goal, ball on the 2. KJ roll the pocket to his right, gonna keep it himself. Oh, it takes a big shot, trying to strip the football, and it's loose. Football's loose at the 5-yard line. Quarterback sweep going right. Big pile at the 5 as KJ took a huge shot. Palo Duro saying they've got the football. Referees trying to pull bodies off the pile. And the Dons have the football at the 5-yard line. Yes, they do. Palo Duro's got the football at the 5-yard line. Trying to quarterback sweep that time, going right with KJ, or at least roll the pocket to the right. KJ decides to tuck it and run. He's stripped from behind. And the Dons have the football. They have held inside the 5-yard line. 21-17. Wylie, 8:51 left. Long field ahead here for Palo Duro. 1st and 10 on their own 5.
I was hoping to get the replay to see what happened there.
It was definitely a rollout to the right. I think they were looking for a quick pass around the front pylon, just wasn't there. KJ decides to tuck and run. Took a huge hit and then lost the football. So Palo Duro is held. They get the football back as the two teams trade turnovers. Time for the Bulldog defense to make another play. 1st and 10 on the 5. Randall in the backfield with Brown. Take the snap. Brown, stretch play going right. Wasn't just nothing doing. Bulldogs are bringing pressure and nowhere to run for Brown, and it's no gain on 1st down.
Yeah, so many things. We're having jotting stuff down, a lot of stuff going on, making sure, getting the stats and all those things. But right here, again, you got to take advantage of it. Didn't punch it in, but defensively here, opportunity to get a big stop, get field position again. For a team, not trying to take stuff away, but for a team that's throwing some trickery out, watch for draws and all those things right here. Even though they're pinned, doesn't mean you can't trick or treat right here.
2nd and 10 at the 5. Handoff, stretch play. Brown coming left, breaks the first tackle, gets to the sideline. Will be close to a 1st down. I think he has it. And he's got 10. It is enough for Brown for a 1st down. Brown now 22 carries, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Move the sticks, 1st and 10 at the 15. We'll hit 8 minutes before the next snap of the football. I'll say that. The clock stopped. I guess he ran out of bounds. 8:03. Randall in that shotgun, 4 receivers. Trips to the left. Take the snap. Handoff Brown. Stretch play coming left. Gets to the near sideline. Run out at about the 19. 4 more for Brown. I feel like Coach Mims here in PD, it's just going to be conservative. We saw them in the first half, an 8-minute drive. Hey, let's get 3, let's get 4, let's get 4, let's get 3. Let's milk this clock, maybe get down and have a chance to win this thing.
Well, and try to avoid giving, even though we had the turnover there from his defense, try to avoid giving that ball back to Wylie with a whole lot of time left. 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 19. Randall, call for the snap. Handoff Brown, stretching left, met in the backfield. Pushes forward past the line of scrimmage, past the 20. He'll turn what could have been no gain into 3, up to the 22. And here we are again, Hodge, 3rd down and 3. This has been sweet spot for Palo Duro. Find a way to move the sticks, keep drives alive. 3rd down and 3 at the 22.
Palo Duro looking to make some, looks like bringing in some bigger folks, bringing in the beef, if you will, bringing in some extra linemen for this play.
Wylie is also countered. Ethan Hoffman, another linebacker, is in on this play. 3rd down and 3, ball at the 22. And now a whistle and a timeout. PD has called a timeout. We will keep it here with 7:12 left. Wylie 21, Palo Duro 17, and a huge play here, Hodge, a 3rd down and 3 at the 22-yard line.
All right, y'all may think I'm crazy, but I really think, and I'm not trying to be Tony Romo here, but they had Cameron Brown lined up in kind of a close back, not quite fullback, but just to the side of where the center was. And I'm telling you right now, it would not surprise me a bit to see that snap to Cameron and take off going. So I may be wrong, but I'm looking at the booth and said, because I'm not going to lie, that's something, again, it's a trickery play. You know, it's something that all he has to do is, because you brought in a lot of big guys.
Yeah, well, you're about to see Wildcat, looks like. Out of the timeout, yeah. The beef is in, you're right. 2 lead blockers offset to Cameron Brown's right, and Brown is lined up at the quarterback in the Wildcat. Take the snap. Brown, counter coming left. Boy, that's a bulldozer play up the middle. The pile pushing forward. Still pushing. Look at that. It looks like a rugby match at the 25. Whistles finally blow. I think forward progress will give him the 25, which is what he needed for a 1st down.
Yep, moving the clock, or moving the sticks there, and that clock keeps rolling for Palo Duro. Now another shift change, kind of like hockey, skate in, skate out. But again, clock's moving. They have the 1st down. Wylie's still winning 21-17. But again, you can't get complacent, can't fall asleep here. Get you a stop and get that offense back on the field.
6:40 and counting remaining tonight. I feel like PD's putting all their eggs in this basket right here on this drive. Here's a handoff. Brown takes a huge shot in the backfield. Ethan Hoffman, outside linebacker. Mr. Brown will feel that one tomorrow. It's a loss of 2. Decleater right off the edge. Ethan Hoffman. How about that? Wow.
There's times when I wish we had the remote when we needed the replay up here in the booth.
That is just straight off the end. Straight handoff to Brown. Hoffman not touched. Full speed. Helmet to chest. Cleats up in the air. 2nd down and 12 at the 24. Randall. Snap, flag, false start here on PD. Pest Patrol penalty flag. Family owned and operated business. #1 focus, providing customers with the best pest control services available. Pest Patrol. And now 2nd down and 17 as we've gone under 6 minutes.
And I'm telling you, Andy, we talk about fresh legs from a running back perspective. Palo Duro really making some lineup changes, personnel changes, just about every other play, it seems like.
Wylie is again countered. Josh Patterson back on the field, an extra defensive back. 2nd down, 17. Ball at the 19-yard line. Randall, straight drop, long drop. Wants to throw this one center of the field. He's got a receiver, 35, out to the 38. It's Charlie Love Jr. 19 on the pass and catch. It's enough for a Palo Duro 1st down.
Again, Randall, plenty of time to throw. And they pick up first down again. Clock continuing to move. Clock continuing to roll.
5:09, 5:08. Blood pressure pumping again for us to follow the Wylie Bulldogs. Feel like every week we're almost there. First and 10 at the 38. Handoff, new back in the backfield. That's Estrada who gets a carry. One, maybe two. Guess who it is? Ryan Price, Colin Bruning. Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8. This is an all eggs in this basket type of drive for the Dons. They need a touchdown. They still have 60 yards to go. Just 4:35 on the clock. Randall take the snap, play action. Deep drop again. Looks, throw, near sideline. Has a receiver. It's caught. Charlie Love Jr. He's inside the 30-yard line. A late penalty flag, too. This will be a late hit out of bounds as Love is out at the 30. It's a pass and catch of 30. And add on 15, I believe, on an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yeah, and you got to keep your emotions there. Maybe if that was your guy or whoever, you got to keep your emotions because now it goes from a completion to another 15 yards and puts them in position to have even great field position and momentum. You can't do those things. You got to keep your emotions intact. Let him get out of bounds, get ready to play the next down.
And just like that, PD in the red zone here. First down and 10 at the Wylie 15. 4:24 on the clock. Bulldogs 21. Don 17. Randall take the snap. Quarterback sweep coming left. He's out of bounds at about the 13. Short gain. Cooper again giving chase the corner. Ryan Price, Landon Knoll, Ryan Blake, Colin Bruning all there. 2-yard gain. Second down and 8 at the 13.
And getting out of bounds, stopping the clock.
4:19 left. I tell you, Brown has not been in the backfield here for the last few plays for Palo Duro. It's been Estrada. Play action, pass, deflected off the end. Ethan Hoffman almost intercepted by Kenny Scott. Hoffman off the edge deflects the play action pass. Kenny Scott made a dive at it, but it falls incomplete. More importantly, it's 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, great job making a run. Rule is you can't get there, get the hands up, good deflection. Almost had an interception. 3rd and long again. Obviously, CaptainObviousHotels.com. It's very 4-down territory. And so here we go, 3rd down and 8. Keep the head on the swivel.
3rd and 8 at the 13. Randall, 2 backs in the backfield, play action, rolls to his left, throw it into the end zone. It's caught at the pylon in the end zone for a touchdown. Charlie Love Jr. from 13 yards out. Palo Duro has taken the lead with 4:09 remaining. 23-21 with an extra point to follow. And Charlie Love came alive on that drive. And the Dons play with the lead with 4:09 remaining. Jimenez in for the extra point. Trying to make this a 3-point spread. Snap is back. Hold is down. Jimenez, extra point is up. And it is good. 4:09 left. Our score. Palo Duro 24. Wylie 21. Take the timeout. Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. The Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 1017 The Raider.
Here are a couple of gentlemen you may have heard of, Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln. Besides being great American presidents, they also both owned a Brunswick pool table. They knew fantastic American quality when they saw it. Brunswick has been building the world's most innovative and playable billiards tables since 1845. And you know that the place to see which Brunswick table will be right for your home is Abilene Sports Connection at 2950 North 1st. Come see us soon and start truly enjoying your free time.
Hey y'all, Aaron Watson here. It's great to be back on stage performing, and I'm back to let you know about First Financial Bank's Swipe to Win promotion. From now until December 31st, 2022, with every use of your First Financial Visa debit card, you will be entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate towards the purchase of a new vehicle. It's as simple as that. Start swiping today. No purchase necessary. Visit ffin.com/sweepstakes for official entry rules. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
4:21 Palo Duro. Here's the kickoff. Fair catch. Liam Cisneros. It's made. The Bulldogs have it. 4:08 left on the clock. Hey, we've been here before, right? Bulldogs down late in the game. 24-21 Palo Duro. 4:08 left. Bulldogs first to 10 on their own 30-yard line. Another impressive drive by PD. 12 plays, 95 yards. 4:42 off the clock. Avery Randall to Charlie Love. 13-yard touchdown pass. Your Big Country Tire scoring summary. Here's KJ and company. First and 10 on the 30. Ball's on the right hash. Still plenty of time to work with here for the Bulldog offense. KJ play action. Scrambles to his right. He's going to tuck it and run up the sideline. He's got the 35. Sidesteps the defender. He's got the 40. He's got a first down. That's what KJ Long does best. Put a little pressure on his shoulders and see what he does. 13 on the ground. First and 10.
Yeah, KJ taking off here. Does a really good job. Palo Duro coach is getting upset, but it does a great job protecting the football as the defensive player try to rip it from him.
First and 10 on the 43. Handoff, Carlton right up the middle. 45, 46, 3 for Landry. We're at 3.5 minutes remaining tonight. Second down, 7 at the 46. Take care of the football here if you're the Bulldogs. Second and 7 on the 46. KJ called for the snap, looks to his right, throw it up for grabs, has Heighton just overthrown and incomplete. Harrison had a step on his defender. Timing just a bit off. It falls incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, Harrison, he couldn't quite get by him. Looked like he got tugged a little bit, but just couldn't get by him and just overthrown by KJ. So now you got 3rd and long. All 3 timeouts. See what Coach Kincaid dials up here.
3rd and 7, ball on the 46 in Wylie territory. Trips receivers to the left side of the formation. Also a tight end to the left. KJ looking to his left. Good pocket. Now scrambles to his right. Looking for a receiver. Up for grabs. Ball. Boy, all sorts of contact. No yellow on the green. No call here. A pass falls incomplete. It's 4th down and 7. Decision time here for the Bulldogs on 4th and 7 at the 46 with 3:08 left. Still all 3 timeouts. Bulldog offense staying on the field. Going to go for it here, 4th down and 7. Hunter Hood is in. Derek Evans, Braden Regala, Harrison Heighton, 4 receivers set. 4th and 7 from the 46. Palo Duro fans are getting into it here on 4th and 7. KJ, a straight drop, 4-man pressure. Looks left, got Regala at the 45. He's got a first down. Inside the 40 to the 36. 19 on the pass and catch and a Bulldog first down.
Great job rolling out. Regala keeping the route going, dragging it across. KJ finding him, keeping the drive going.
1st and 10 on the 36. KJ underneath screen. Regala, he's got it with blockers. He's down to about the 32. Short gain that time for Braden, about 4. 2:42, 2:41 on our clock. 2nd down and 6.
Lot of time, plenty of time left. All 3 timeouts. Running the football. What's good about those 3 timeouts? Both the running game and passing game are on the dial tone.
2nd and 6 at the 32. Here's the handoff. Landry out the right guard has a first down, dragging a defender with a leg drive inside the 25 to the 22. 10 yards for Landry. Great run for Landry. An official timeout here on the field with 2:18 on our clock. It's Palo Duro 24, Wylie 21 with 2:18 remaining. This has been just a ball control and execution type of night for Palo Duro. They're playing lights out. We were tied at 7 at halftime. The offense has started to pick up for both teams. And now 24-21 as the clock winds here. 2:13, 2:12 left. Bulldogs on the march, 1st and 10. They're on the Palo Duro 22. KJ with the 4-receiver set. Looks to his right, airs it out, near sideline, penalty flag flies. Fly pattern for Harrison Heighton in one-on-one coverage. The Bulldogs tried to take advantage of pass interference coming here on the Dons. And the Bulldogs are in business here down inside the red zone now. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down, 1st and 10. Wylie at about the 11-yard line. See where they mark it. Half the distance should be the 11. We were on the 22. Put it on the 10, 1st and goal. How about that? Okay.
Big deal there. Ball goes flying out. Height went to get it. And clock is stopped.
1:58 left. 1st and goal at the 10. Handoff. Right side. It's Malachi Daniels. He'll get one. Not much. Good job by the PD defensive front to make a stop that time. 1:46, 1:45. 2nd and goal at the 9. A field goal ties it. A touchdown hopefully wins it. But it's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line. 3 receivers. Seth Strange in the backfield with Malachi Daniels. KJ, take the snap, hand off Malachi. Stretching left, going for the 5. Loses his footing as he cuts it up at the 5-yard line. Oh, man, nobody touched him. He just cut it up. He got 4 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal from the 5. Tough break there for Malachi as he went to cut it up. 107, 106. Clock not really a factor here. 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. Palo Duro 24, Wylie 21. I think the Bulldogs are about to call a timeout as this thing runs down. As it will be a 3rd down and goal. Play clock at 10-9 with 45 seconds left. And yeah, PD's going to run it all the way down. This thing's going to be on the shoulders of a 3rd and potentially 4th down play. 24-21. Hodge, have we ever done anything like this? Last minute, game on the line? Have we had any of these this year?
We've been here before, and now you have an opportunity. And not only have we been here before, we were here just last offensive possession. Same kind of spot, same kind of area, 3rd and goal, 3rd and now the difference is there is no giving it back. Yep. We just used that 1 timeout, only 2 timeouts left. Again, 3rd down. Interesting play call here. So let's see if they keep it in KJ's hand. I did see Julius coming in, giving us some fresh legs. And again, you mentioned that Malachi had a great turn, went to plant, lost a little footing there. And so we were just here, again, the last offensive possession. We're on the 5. You can't get a 1st down. You got to get into the black turf. We will see what we have here.
38 seconds left. 3rd and goal. Wildcat here for the Bulldogs. Man on 3rd and goal. Now they'll split out of it. KJ, who was split out of the receiver, back at quarterback. It's in motion into the backfield. Play action. Rolls to his right. Now throw back to the left. He's got his receiver. It's caught. It's a touchdown. And I believe it's Ryan Price, and it is. Bulldogs 27. Dons 24. Very important extra point to come. What a play call. Roll to the right. Throw back to the left. Ryan Price's first reception of the season is a thing of beauty, a 5-yard touchdown pass. And the Bulldogs have the lead. Liam Cisneros in for the all-important extra point. Snap is back, hold is down. Liam's kick is blocked. It's blocked and picked up, no return, but it is blocked. And it's 27-24. A field goal can tie this thing, but just 33 seconds left.
Makes the score. Wylie
What a heck of a play call there for the Bulldogs. And what a drive in response, trailing on the scoreboard to get down the field. And now 27-24 Bulldogs.
Again, great job setting up in the Wildcat formation and then motioning out of it, bringing KJ back in and executing the play. Jimenez working on getting the contraption ready to start practicing into the net. They've got 2 timeouts left, 33 seconds left to go. We've seen a lot of trickery. We've seen a lot of different things that have come into play here. A lot more time throwing the football. It'll be interesting to see what kind of defense and, more importantly, what kind of kickoff do we have here. Do we go ahead and try to kick it deep because we've been pooching it? Will we kick it deep to give them as much field position? Because, again, earlier, 39-yard field goal. Jimenez made it. Difference is, not real sure on the wind. Where's the flag at? Flag's pretty dead right now. But we'll see how the kickoff goes here.
Cisneros has it teed up. He's ready to go from the 40-yard line. 33 seconds left. Here is the kickoff. It's a deeper kick that's touched at the 15. It's picked up by Cameron Brown at the 10. He's to the right hash, trying to get to the center of the field. He's dropped at about the 23. Peyton Stone, the junior, leading the way. Angelo Ferguson is there. Case and Christopher all on the tackle. Dons have 2 timeouts, 27 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 on their own 23. Randall has been effective throwing the football here in the second half. And his main target has been number 12, Charlie Love Jr. Love has 6 receptions for 89 and the touchdown on the last drive. Bulldogs need a stop. They've got 27 seconds to burn. 1st and 10, Palo Duro at the 23. Trips receivers. Tight end to the right. Brown offset to Randall's left. 1st and 10 at the 23. Take the snap, straight drop, 3-man pressure. Steps up in the pocket, scrambles to his right, still scrambling, throws near sideline, throws it out of bounds. It's incomplete. Great job by the Bulldogs to play coverage. And great job by the front 3 to force pressure and force Randall to scramble.
And that's the thing, not sending as many people to pressure the quarterback. Defensive backs need to make sure they don't give up on a play. Stay with it. Stay with until the play's over. Stay in your area. Stay with your man. Stay and make sure you execute. So great job right there. 7 seconds ran off the clock on that first play.
20 seconds left tonight. 27-24. 2nd and 10 on the 23. Randall, another straight drop. 3-man pressure. Throw, center of the field. Brown can't make the catch. It's incomplete. Tried to make a catch with one hand in the center of the field. Colin Bruning was there in coverage. 3rd down and 10.
And a great job by Colin Bruning. Ball was dropped, fell to the ground, could have taken a hit. Smart play by Bruning. Great job. Now, 15 seconds on the clock. 3rd down.
27-24, 3rd down. 10 from the 23. 4 receivers set. Brown offset to Randall's left. Straight drop again. Randall looks to his left. Throw, curl pattern. Caught, immediately tackled. Bulldogs are trying to say it's incomplete. They will give a catch. As the catch is made. The catch that time made by Dean Oliver for 10. It's enough for a 1st down, but still a long field to go and just 8 seconds to work with. A Palo Duro timeout. 1st and 10 with 8 seconds remaining.
8 seconds again. You mentioned it. Oh, of course, that replay comes up so quick for us to be able to look at it. Not that we can throw a red flag and challenge it in high school. But again, defense, most important thing right there, even though he caught it, tackled him in bounds, made him have to use a timeout. Coach Mims and the Dons only have the 1 timeout left. 8 seconds. And again, you mentioned it earlier, Andy. We've been here before.
Yeah. Bottom line here is tackle. I don't think Jimenez has time. I don't think there's enough time to get Jimenez in field goal range for a field goal. I think at this point, you got 1, maybe 2 plays, because even if you get 30 to 40 here, I think it burns 8 seconds. So
well,
I think Petey's got 2 plays. I don't think Jimenez will be a factor. We'll see.
Now, the only thing you got to remember, we are on the road, and you don't know who's running that clock. We're on the road. You don't know who's running that clock.
27-24. It's actually 4th down. Sorry, it's 4th and 1. So this is a huge play. They did not give a first down. 4th and 1 at the 32. Randall, straight drop, flares it out. Brown up the near sideline. Has a first. He'll run out of bounds with 3 seconds left. So it is enough for a first. 14 on the pass and catch. 3 seconds left. One final play here for the Dons.
3 seconds left. Palo, even though he ran out of bounds, Brown running out of bounds, they're going to use a final timeout. They're going to, we've seen a number of reverse passes, all those things. So we know the band. There's not any band to run on the field like California and Stanford. So you just got to make sure, Coach Hill, they're talking to him, Coach Martin, former defensive coordinator, talking about all the scenarios that could be taking place right here with 3 seconds. Wrap up, keep them in front of you.
Yep. And in all honesty, you can run an untimed down on a defensive penalty. So nothing dumb here. No horse collar, face mask, anything here. Just make a play, make a tackle, and let's get out of Amarillo at 4-0 in district play. We're 3 seconds away. Final play of the game. 5 receivers here for Palo Duro. Empty backfield. Looks like the Bulldogs will play coverage and only rush 3. Randall, straight drop. Steps up in the pocket. Has pressure. Desperation pass deep down the field. It's up. It's intercepted. Liam Cisneros, the interception. The Bulldogs are 4-0 in District 2 5A. Woo! They know how to do it in Abilene, Texas. Keep you on the edge of your seat till the final whistle sounds. And at the end of the night, it's Wylie 27, Palo Duro 24. Bulldogs are 6-3, 4-0 in district play. And a long trip home just got just a little bit sweeter tonight. Whew, that was fun, huh?
That was fun. It was wild. It was a lot of fun. It's one of those that you find a way to win. All the things that we talked about, long bus ride, waiting to play, chilly, all the things, new opponent, whatever you want to throw out there, and you found a way to win. Turned the ball over, found a way to punch it in. Remembered, and I'm not going to lie, Andy, I looked, last time we saw 3 seconds on the clock with a play like that, it didn't work out well. Did a great job, and made it sure either knocking it down or interception and got on the ground. And again, getting out of this thing with the W. And you may be looking at Dave Campbell's scorebook. I'll turn it over to you. We'll get it after go ahead.
Well, we're going to get into the Animal Health and Medical Center post-game show. We'll get our analysis in. We'll get our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game, too. Bulldogs victorious in Amarillo tonight, 27-24, your final score. We'll take the timeout. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
27-24. The Bulldogs find a way to do it again. Cardiac kids, can we call them that? How about that? They come from behind in the final minute. KJ Long to Ryan Price, 5-yard touchdown with 33 seconds left. Defense does the job. Odds for 4-0 in district play. Headed home after this one in Amarillo.
Oh, huge job. Great job tonight. I was going to say earlier we needed to get to some commercials to come back. You may be looking, if you got the app and you're looking at Dave Campbell's app and you saw the big blowouts in the other 2 district games tonight and you're wondering, oh, okay, what's happening in Amarillo? What's happening? How is it 27-24? What's going on there? Is somebody not playing well or whatever? I don't think we kind of little, I don't know if flat's the right word or whatever, but the bottom line is, and I've said it all along in my coaching days, you win your home games and win the road games you're supposed to. In honor of Jim Nance, who's, surviving advance. He's not doing the NCAA tournament anymore, but my point is, the bottom line is you won, and you move on to set up what we'll be talking about here in a moment. But a huge win tonight. Great job. That word adversity, we've seen a lot of that, Andy, but we found a way to overcome it each time, and tonight was big.
27-24 the final, a game that was tied 7-7 at half. Palo takes the lead in the third quarter at 10-7, and then we play back-and-forth football the rest of the night. KJ Long to Braden Regala, 34-yard touchdown pass. It was 14-10. Cameron Brown for Palo breaks off a 64-yard touchdown run. It's 17-14. We go to the fourth quarter that way. KJ Long finds Harrison Heighton on a touchdown pass. Their touchdown pass was 14 yards on the pass and catch. Bulldogs took the lead. Palo comes back after a defensive stand inside the 10. They go 95 yards. They take the lead. Avery Randall to Charlie Love, a 13-yard touchdown pass. And the Bulldogs respond. Their final drive of the night, 3.5 minutes. They go down the field. KJ Long to Ryan Price, who scores the touchdown. And the extra point no good, but the defense holds the final 33 seconds. 27-24, the final score. As the Bulldogs now 6-3, 4-0 in district play. Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game on a night like tonight. It's tough, so what do?
Give it to the whole defense.
I think so. I tell you what, just made plays in opportune times. When they had to make plays, they made plays. Tonight, they get 2 turnovers on the night. The last play, Liam Cisneros, the interception. The clincher in each of the last 2 wins. Braden Regala 2 weeks ago, the interception. Liam Cisneros, the interception tonight. What a great job. Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game is our defense tonight.
And I thought it was fitting. He almost scored defensively, but ends up scoring the winning touchdown in Ryan Price. Very interesting in the way that ended. He gets the scoop and almost scores and ends up scoring the game-winning touchdown. Pretty cool.
So kudos to defensive coordinator Brian Hill, and a great job tonight as the Bulldogs finish with 274 yards of offense tonight. KJ Long ends the night. Just 12 pass attempts tonight. He was 7 of 12, 106 yards. 3 touchdowns on the night, though, for KJ. Did a great job when he had to. And the defense comes up with big plays. Our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game. Since 1946, Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass and mirror shop. You're sure to find what you're looking for there. Visit them at AbileneGlass.com. How'd you hear that? You hear that?
What is that?
That's the countdown to next Friday night. It just started. The Southtown Showdown countdown is officially on next Friday night with the district championship on the line for the Wylie Bulldogs. Wylie and Cooper next week at the Hugh. That's going to be fun, huh?
It's going to be packed. Abilene High is open next week. So if you have tickets, if you don't, you better make sure you get them if you're going to be in the stadium. I anticipate a big crowd. And you mentioned KJ, one of the big completions. He may not have had a lot of them, but that 4th down conversion to Braden Regala to keep that drive alive was huge. Next Friday is going to be kind of what we thought eventually it would become.
Yep.
Wylie moved up, Cooper moved down. Yep. It was a non-district game for the first few years. Now it's a district game, and it's what we want as advertised, and thought one day we may see this game. And next Friday, it means a little something.
It has come to fruition, and we'll be there next week. The Bulldogs at 4-0 in district play. The Cougars at 3-1 in district play. A little something to play for next Friday for both teams, and it will be a fun one, the Southtown Showdown next week. Hodge? We did it. We made it to Amarillo, and we got out of here with a W. How about that?
It was huge again. Going on the road, all the things that you could have made an excuse about, and somebody had been making those excuses if it ended up not on the right side. But they found a way to not make those excuses. We went deja vu, went right back to the 5-yard line. Coach Kincaid, Wildcat formation, motions back into a regular formation, find Price for the game-winning touchdown, and defense comes out with the same scenario they had a few weeks ago in San Angelo and made sure it didn't happen. Great job.
Hey, for what it's worth, you and I are 4-0 in district play.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And we don't even have to practice. That's the best part. Hey, great job. Safe travels going home. We'll see you at the Hugh next Friday night.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. As that will wrap things up. We're going to get out of here. We got a long road home tonight. We're going to wrap things up and get out of here and just say thanks for being a part of this one. The Bulldogs, they like to keep us on the edge of the seat till the end, but again, they win tonight with a final score of 27-24. So many people to thank as part of this one. First of all, our great sponsors, Animal Health and Medical Center, our post-game show, Abilene Glass and Mirror, our player of the game sponsor. Again, the Wylie defense takes the prize in that tonight. Our other sponsors, Abilene Sports Connection, Planet Fitness, The Shed Market, Hendrick Clinic, Bone and Joint, First Financial Bank, Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, Big Country Tire, 1017 The Raider, Pest Patrol, Intune Music and Sound, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, and Taylor Electric Cooperative, our title sponsor of Wylie Bulldog football. Taylor Electric Cooperative still owned by its members it serves, neighbors working for neighbors, Taylor Electric Cooperative. Hey, special thanks and kudos to this great Wylie AV production staff. Chris, Samuel, Robin, and Timothy, all Wylie High School seniors. They brought you the live stream of Wylie Bulldog football tonight. Ryan and I just talked through it, but great job, you guys. Appreciate all you do for Wylie High School athletics. Our last thanks, it always goes out to you, the listener, the watcher, the great supporter of Wylie High School and the purple and gold and the students of Wylie. Thanks for all you do. We look forward to bringing home a 4-0 district record and seeing you at the Hugh next Friday night. For Ryan Holmes, I'm Andy Penny. Again, our final score from Dick Vivens Stadium. It's Wylie 27 and Palo Duro 24. We'll talk to you down the road. Until then, take care. Have a great week. So long, everybody.